Well, good afternoon there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. I'm your Cast Assassin 47. Joining me on the desk is Quaint, and we are all set and ready to dive into this beautiful day of intense Valorant action for sure. We've got two of the best games as well today. Some of the best teams in the country facing off against some of the underdog teams as well, who are going to be, giving out their absolute best in order to win out the match as well against some of these best teams out there in the country as well. But before all of that, Queen, how are you feeling, buddy? Welcome.
I'm feeling amazing. Woke up on time for once. Like I have like a really bad sleep schedule and all that. And then again, like we've been seeing a lot of these underdogs coming up into the scene and facing off against really professional teams. And honestly, I'm counting that as good experience for them. But then again, it's been way too long. And again, we have another one of those matches for you guys. It's Samurai Esports going up against what we have is Knob Esports, an unheard of team, but then again, they could surprise us in the end, like a lot of teams have. In the end, you've seen Assassin, you've seen how teams can surprise us before, right? So again, betting on a really good match, and if they manage to pull it off, again, it could be neck and neck. It could be a really good match for us.
Yeah, definitely rooting for that as well to be a really close and an intense one. But guys, before we jump straight into the game, right, I really want to let you all know that our sponsors for this specific event, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma, they have worked really hard to bring you this fantastic tournament in front of your screens as well. So please go check out the best deals on the Legion gaming notebooks, powered by the Intel Core i7 processors at your nearby Croma stores or using the Croma website, link down in the description below. So yeah, expand the description, check out the link, and check out some of the best deals that you can find on the Legion gaming notebooks by Lenovo and Intel. And yeah, while that you are done with that, we can actually jump straight into the game as well. The match is ready. I'm going to be looking forward to what exactly are going to be the agent picks coming out from both of these teams. So wait, why don't you go ahead and walk our lovely viewers through the agents through the agents in the game.
Yep, we have gotten another Ascent pick, first of all, which is like a really common pick for BO1 matches these days, And again, Astra plays coming out from both ends, so it's going to be really fun to watch that because those stars, when placed properly, you know what they can do. They can block out vision at the right time, they can pull in that gravity well, they can really mess with your gameplay, The opponents can really be stopped dead in their tracks. So let's see how those Astra gameplays are going to be. And there's also a proper duelist on both sides with Jet being on both. And the attackers are going to go in for a double duelist setup. And straight off the bat, they are going to go in for an aggressive A take. And the fight has already started with multiple frags going out. No one managed to get one shot. It is looking really good for the attackers. Down to a 3v2 situation. A fight is going to go down mid, but Sai is going to get taken out by Zatar. And the 8 take has gotten down, and Wimp does not seem to notice under heaven and gets taken out instantly by Ion. I mean, Sova over there, and Ion managed to instantly trade him out. That was a really quick round. Again, as pistol rounds go, not really much to gain from, and it could be random at most times. But then again, really nice round coming out from the attackers there. And yeah, let's see how it goes in the next round.
True that. I mean, Samurai Esports, they kind of struggled in the pistol round over there, but it's completely fine, They're gonna take it a bit slow. They're gonna first analyze as to how exactly the opponents are playing. That is Team Knob, and once they are they're done and dusted with their analysis as well, we're gonna be seeing them coming out strong against Team Knob as well. For now, though, it looks like that Samurai Esports, right? They're gonna pick out their upgraded pistols for this specific round, and it is going to be Team Knob to carry on with these SMGs. Now, they are going to try and get these frags up close and personal, that's for sure. Samurai Esports is going to be Sai get the entry onto the Reyna. Reyna does get taken down. It's going to be Excali with the Jet to instantly take out his nemesis as well. All down to Blackhawk onto the side, who is all by himself trying to defend the side as well. Is going to be dealt with without any issues whatsoever. It's going to be down to a 2 vs 3 situation for Samurai Esports. Down to Ion and Wimp. Ion is holding the close angle over towards the entrances of the tree room. And it's going to be Wimp to try and lure these enemies into Ion's crosshair.
Exactly, and it's down to it's gone really slow pace right now because both the defenders are like exiting from tree room right now, and the location has gone out a little bit more. The location was trying to be gotten using that recon ball, but that is not really does not really matter because like the frags are just coming in from the end of Team Knob. They got the second round onto the board for them, and they seem to be having their momentum on point. And Samurai Esports, well, it looks like they just woke up and they need a little bit of warming up. But then again, let's see if they can manage like get the heat back on and they just like wake right back up, because we know what they're capable of, because we've seen them before. So let's just see what Samurai Esports brings to the table, because so far it's just been 2 rounds onto the board for Knob. Looking really good over here.
Samurai Esports moving in towards round number 3. They definitely are going to be having the better weapons, right? We're expecting them to go ahead and put that first round on the board as well. It's going to be Wim to play a little bit too aggressive over towards the B mains position. Going to drone it out and is going to gain some information. If he checks the corner, he's going to be aware of the fact that the Reyna is over there. But it's not just the Reyna that is waiting for him. There is the Astra as well, close by the shops over there. So maybe the Reyna is just trying to lure Wimp into aggressing towards the B main so that VK47 can get the frag as well. I like the name, by the way. There's 47 in there, so me likey.
Obviously, as expected. And then again, that was a really good strat coming out for them, because that Astra did not give out even a little bit of information. Phoenix over there is trying to be a little sneaky, trying to get at least one frag over there, but gets instantly taken out by Zakor. Down to a 4v5 situation with 5 on the side of the attackers. Really looking good for the attackers again. Not a lot of players on, not a lot of the defense side on B, which means that it's going to be wide open for the attackers to take it really easily. There is one back side which should be taken down easily, as No Win does manage to push, and Ayan does not know is there. That right click coming in from the Blaze Storm. Beautiful kill over there by No Win. Down to a 2v2 situation as multiple frags again go out. Wimp is going to be holding that corner beautifully on CT, expecting that backstab to come in. Not a lot of time left on the clock. The bomb plant has to go down, or this is not going to be their round. The bomb, however, does not seem to be in their position, and the defense just managed to beautifully put up a crossfire there on the bomb and just shuts the attackers down for the first round. That is the first round onto the board for Samurai Esports. Again, not much that can be drawn from this, because it's like really random gameplay. Not a lot coming in. The teams are just waking up. It's just the afternoon, and as is usual, you know, during the quarantine, we've been waking up a lot later. So it might just be that they're just waking up, getting warmed up right now. So it might get heated up towards the later parts of the round, you know?
True that. So, as I said, Samurai Esports, as soon as the bigger guns are going to be coming out from their side, things are going to be quite easy for them, and they do make it look easy as well. At the same time, No Win, he had a chance over there as well. If he would have just, if he would have just stuck to his Phantom instead of going in for these styling points with the Blade Storms, maybe might have actually been able to isolate himself into individual one-on-ones, because Sai was Excali was actually going in for the peak from the Marcus position as well, right? And No Win, if he would have actually got that frag onto with Excali, just like how he got the frag this time, he would have been able to win out that specific round as well for the team. But it's completely fine. I mean, you know, when you're in the zone, got the Blade Storms out as well, you pretty much want to go in for these styling points as well.
Isn't that why people play Jet anyway, for those style points and those beautiful frags that he can get?
And that's also kind of that's kind of like the downfall for Jet players as well, right? Kind of tend to go in for these styling points, and they are not able to finish off what they started. So, for example, SK Rossi, every single time gets himself a quad, looks out for the ace, but then pulls out the Blaze Storms and dies. So he pretty much is known as 4K Rossi and not SK Rossi. and that happens to absolutely every Jet player, not just SK Rossi. So.
And they are going to go in for an aggressive A push there, but Reyna does not manage to see Sai holding that cheeky angle, and Sai managed to take him down. There was a sneak round by the defense. There were 4 members onto the board. 4, if I'm not wrong, I guess, on the attacker side. They just pushed aggressed down to A side. They did not really take their time to clear out the corners, and that was honestly what cost them their lives and the round for that matter. So they pushed onto the side. They knew, they expected, the defense expected that A push to come in. They placed their team, members really well, and they just like held their corners, took them down one by one, and it just went down in a matter of seconds, you know. Also, coming back to the Jet matter, you know, I love the fact that the ult is a little slow on the shooting, but then at the same time there's no recall, so you know you can fly around, land a few headshots. It's like really fun to play, and it's really accurate at the same time.
Yeah, that's the speciality of the Blade Storms as well, right? Yeah. The kunais, they absolutely have got no sorts of drops or they got no sorts of kickbacks or anything like that. Blackhawk, look at Blackhawk.
Yeah.
What the hell? So aggressive, so much information for the side of Samurai Esports. And I guess the aggression is going to be coming in from the B mids as well at the same time. We are going to be seeing a Blackhawk coming in all the way from the attacker side of spot. There's going to be time for Sai, Blackhawk, and Ion, all of them, to get themselves a frag each. And it is all going to be down to Zator from the side of Nob, who is kind of trying to do something more towards the A-main's position. Going to be found out, going to be put down to sleep. And with that, Samurai Esports are going to be putting up their third round of the board. 3-2 as we move on to is what could possibly be a
time to go into the Astro
eco for Nob. I'm not really sure. They did eke out a buy the previous round, so should be an eco. I don't think so. They do have the money, right?
They do have the money. I don't think that was an eco. Yeah, that must have been an eco though. And
maybe I kind of
doesn't
feel
really
noticed it as well.
Yeah, but doesn't really matter. If that were an eco, I mean, I think that was a pretty good round. So it doesn't really matter because once you have your guns, it's just gonna be really, like, it's gonna be a different kind of mechanic for both sides, right? So we're gonna see a little bit of that in just a while because like we're gonna go into a tech pause because we're facing a little bit of technical issue. But while we're in that tech pause, let's just talk about how it's not really a strategy anymore, and Samurai Esports are playing aggressive again, like we saw on that day. They're just going out and getting a few frags. They're just playing in like a deathmatch at this point. Let's see if it works out in their favor or is going to be their downfall. It seems to be working out for them like pretty well so far because like they've got like 3 rounds onto the board so far, haven't they?
True that. And see, Samurai Esports, as I said, once they get their bigger guns out, right, things start to roll into their favor.
Yeah.
They don't really have an issue when it comes to, winning off rounds based on these bigger guns. Sometimes they do have a slow start. And that's completely justifiable as well, right? Because the pistols, they do tend to make you kind of iffy. And Samurai Esports, they also, as I said, are going to take some time into analyzing what exactly is the strategy coming out from the side of Team Nob, how exactly they love to play on their attack. Team Nob being an underdog team and are giving such a good fight to Samurai Esports. Samurai Esports, they also are going to be a little bit like, let's just take it real slow. Let's just see what exactly they're coming up with, and then we are going to try and come up with some counters of our own. Now, Samurai Esports, as you did state, right, they do tend to have this aggressiveness in them, and that has to do more with the star fraggers like Sai and Excali. Now, Excali, you did see him getting wrecked quite a lot of times at the start of this specific match. So let's just hope that he's not going to be in that specific anger department or something like that. Because if that kicks in, then he might miss a lot more, or maybe he might just get into the zone. You never know. It could be either way. So if he gets into the zone, then I feel really bad for Team Nob. But if he doesn't, then it's peace, it's chill.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really balanced match then, because Nob seems to be holding their own. I had no idea as to what to expect from them because they're like a team that I haven't heard of, and they just came out of the board and they started picking up rounds one after the other. It's like 2 rounds onto the board already. And then again, we can't say much because those were pistol rounds, and that really gave Samurai Esports the time to understand how those placements are going, like how they're going to be playing. They're just like understanding the play style so far. And it's going really well for both teams. And again, they're going to be playing really slowly. None of the attackers are on A side. And mid seems to be really clear from the defense side because they're not going to hold the mid. They're going to aggress, not even aggress, like concentrate on B and A, just leave mid. Wimp does come in to get a little bit of information over there. And no one knows that the Aldrone has bottomed out and he has to fall back a little bit because that information is going to be like probably just lead to his downfall. But Copy over here gets a really good angle and Excali managed to take him right out. Excali probably went for a really aggressive angling over there, which he probably shouldn't have. Down to a 4v5 situation. The blind comes in at just the right time on B main, and Sai managed to take down Sitseno. And also Nolan at the same time. Sai just popping off over here, down to a 4v3 situation. The attackers have to pull something off, but no. Sai with another kill, and the market push does come in, and Reina tries to get a kill, but Sai is just like shutting everybody down with a beautiful 4K from Sai. Yeah, Samurai Esports is just like coming back up again. Like they're just like they were getting warmed up for the first few rounds. Assassin.
Yep, I didn't mention it, right? We are going to be seeing Samurai Esports. They're going to warm up a little bit, You know, it being the first game of the day, you kind of tend to take your sweet time. Like, TK, let's just get our hands ready for the rest of the day as well. Let's just get our aims ready and wow, Ayan. I thought he's just gonna pull out that lockdown and he's just gonna place it up.
That scared me.
You absolutely can't. Yeah, you absolutely can't do it in the buy phase, but you definitely can at the start of the round.
Yeah.
For now, though, Excali is gonna be the one to pull out the operator, and I guess finally the man is gonna activate himself. He's gonna come online and he's gonna get himself some frags. Talking about coming online, look at Novin, man. The Blaze Storms are out, and I guess it's time for him to get some really good taps to all of these players. Blackhawk, on the other hand, is gonna be the one to tap off all of these players, and I guess he's just gonna push in through the smoke. Well, with that, he's gonna lose his life as well. Yeah, kind of a little bit of pain, but at the same time, doesn't really matter because the information is there, and it's gonna be Whip to finish it off.
Honestly, I feel like Nob has gotten their stuff really well put together. The only thing is the communication's not going out in time. And you saw how the Blaze Storm came off right the bat. He went for that updraft and like dashed in the side. He's just not clearing the corner that well. Once you dash in the side, you gotta be like hyper alert. You gotta look at every angle possible on the side to like clear it out, right? You just can't like go straight in and stare the ball, which is what he was doing. He's gotta work on that. I feel like he's like being a little how do I say it? Just woken up again. Like I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again because I feel like they're just waking up right now. But then again, if Noin managed to like pull his stuff back together and managed to like clear the corners really well, it really could be their game. And the attackers are gonna go for an A aggress, like one peeking over there with at mid, trying to get a little bit of a peek, but that shot does not connect because Excali is there with the operator, and they are not gonna take a risk like chance, and they're just gonna fall back. The information has gone out because Samurai Esports, being the aggressive pushers they are, Excali is pushed all the way into T-spawn to get a little bit of information. Now we know that they're not there. Can you see how they've all like clamped up on A? They know that they're there now, and Wimp comes out with his Hunter's Fury, knowing that he's gonna be able to take out a kill. Excali over here being really sneaky. He also has the Blaze Storm in his hand, full HP and an operator. He can take out multiple frags over here. They are gonna be pincered down to a 4v5 situation. I don't think the attackers are gonna be able to manage this one. And no, Zator managed to get Excali, but the instant trades come out. VK over here popping off to get 2 kills on Wimp and Sai. Still could be their round, bringing it down to a 3v2. I did not really think that this was going to be their round because they got pincered hard because of Excali pushing from behind. Blackhawk is also going to push down mid, knowing that they're going to be rotating and going to try to get out a free frag and manage to get Zator and drop the spike down to a 2v2 situation. He has to fall back, cannot risk it. The information does go out, and his teammate is going to rotate down to CT to hold the angle. Astra is just gonna go into her position there and just like pull out her ult, like block off any information, and does manage to take out Sitsino, but it's down to a 1v1 situation. 11 seconds on the clock here. The bomb plan has to go down, and he knows that this is gonna play to his advantage. If Ian is gonna peek at this time, it might just be his round, but VK just goes in. He shouldn't have faked it for the second time, Assassin. Like if he faked it for the first and Ayan did peek at that time, he could have cleanly like just deleted him off the board, and this would have been the third round out of the board for the attackers, who by the way are playing really well. Honestly, they got pincered hard and they still managed to bring it all back and pull it down to a 3v2. That's really hard to do against Samurai Esports. Holding their own.
That's right, that's completely right. Another Samurai Esports, right? Give themselves 6 rounds on the board. This being a defender side map, I guess it should pretty much be well enough by doing 8. Excali, well, he is going to try and move in over towards the mid lanes as well, trying to find out where exactly the players from the side Nob are. Poppy, this guy is actually having quite a good time right now on the server as he's getting all of these players down from the side of Samurai Esports as well, right? And look at Blackhawk spraying through that box right there, taking Xader down. I was about to say Gator, by the way, but yeah. Xader down to like what, 20 points of health? Quite a lot of damage, man. And Samurai Esports is just shoving down all of these players to the ground from the side of Nob. For now though, in a 3 vs 3 situation, have kind of being neutralized, and I guess Copy, if you can just keep on doing and you know, dishing out damage onto the side of Samurai Esports, then maybe they can turn things around here. But now they're looking to move it over towards the B side, where it's down to Wimp. Spike is gonna be down, and I guess Wimp is looking to get himself another one in 3, 2, 1, and there you go. They're all just walking into his crosshairs one by one. And that's going to be down to Copy. Sova versus Sova, and it is going to be Copy to win out that fight as well. Copy is having an amazing day, ladies and gentlemen, as the guy is just wrecking havoc on towards these players from Samurai Esports. Headshots coming left, right, and center, and he's looking to get another one. His crosshair placement is really good, by the way, not gonna lie. And we've already got Blackhawk onto this side. Whereas Ion is gonna try and create some distraction. We're gonna be seeing the turret getting taken down. Down to 10 seconds. Copy has to make his move. He's gonna move into the side, and I guess Blackhawk is gonna move out from the boathouse position. Is gonna start the spray down as well. All he had to do was give a little bit of a love tap, but I guess Blackhawk just gets a little bit too I don't know.
Right away.
I don't know, he just becomes a little bit too impatient, and he's like, I'm just gonna start a spray down. I'm gonna get all of this bullets into Mr. Copy. I'm gonna empty up the entire magazine.
But you know what I'm loving about Knob Esports right now? They're playing it really, really well, and they're quick on their feet. They're coming in with these instantaneous decisions that are honestly working out for their favor, but just falling short just a little bit because their rotates are coming in at the right time. They're doing what they have to do at the right time. They're not wasting any time, and they're going in for like quick hits. And that is exactly what Samurai Esports did not expect them to do. As like the last time they came against a team like this, like an unheard of team, those guys were really slow on the reaction. They had to like work on it. But Knob Esports is not letting them have it. Now Diving super aggressive over here, trying to get a little bit of a kill over here on T-spawn, pushes all the way to T-spawn, but the attackers know that they're gonna be doing that, and that bomb instantly comes out and takes him right out. So I shouldn't have probably been that like excited to like get a kill, but then he did go in for that kill and did get taken out. Down to a 3v4 situation. The attackers are not going to commit to any side. VK is being really slow and not committing to that smoke. He's going to respect that smoke because he knows that there's going to be somebody on the other side. Meanwhile, Wimp is just over there getting another kill on Zater. Blackhawk does manage to get VK, who was trying to peek in onto Treehouse over there. Copy is the last one remaining on the board. He's got a Spectre in his hand, and we've seen the miracles this thing can do. Samurai Esports being Samurai Esports is going to rush into wherever they think that Copy is going to be and is going to try to take him down and succeed in doing that. Another round onto the board for Samurai Esports. They are not letting Knob Esports have any of it. They're not letting them breathe at all. But then again, at the same time, I'm really impressed with Knob because they're really good with their utility uses, and really, more than utility uses, they're good with their rotates. That is what I'm loving from Knob Esports right now.
Yeah, I mean, the mid-round calls coming out from the side of Knob, right? They're pretty damn good, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just the aim department where they're lacking a little bit. So Samurai Esports, them being a little bit too experienced in that specific department, right? Yeah. They're having a good time taking down the entirety of Knob Esports as well. Knob Esports, they've got a lot of potential. I can definitely see that. Love the way they're playing as well, but at the same time, Samurai Esports just a bit better, and it is going to be time for that AXE2 coming out from the side of Knob Esports. As soon as these utilities are going to be placed as well from the side of Astra, they're going to be seeing Novin dashing and updrafting into the site, and Novin already found himself a frag. Wow, where was this? Through the smoke?
I think, yeah, it was. And that was like a really impressive spray down through the smoke.
Excali is getting taken out every single round. I feel bad. Like, I don't know. What's up with Excali? Maybe he just woke up or something like that, as you said.
Yeah, and on top of that, like every round, Samurai Esports is going to go in for that backstab. Wimp being the backstabber this time, but he's not going to be as aggressive as Excali. He's just going to hold B link over there. I mean mid link over there, and he's just going to like wait for them to come in for the rotate. And he's going to sleekily pop head after head. If they do expect him to be there, which they should, no, Wimp takes out Copy, but Zater trades him instantly out. I mean, he turned around at just the wrong moment. He didn't well. Otherwise, this would be a round for Knob Esports. See, that is the thing. Like, they're being too impatient, you know? They're going in for proper takes. Their ideas are really good. The smokes are really good. The utility usage is really good. They're just, like, being a little impatient and looking around at the wrong time and being caught off guard by Samurai Esports. The bomb plan does go down. And, again, it's going to be a post-plan situation that they're going to have to play, which they are going to play. And Samurai Esports, again, is not going to take a risk because they know Knob Esports is not bad at all. They are giving it their all. So they're going to wait for the rotate. They're not going to aggress anytime soon, and they're just going to play it super slow.
Placing swarm grenade.
So Ayan, for now, we're gonna throw in that beautiful nano swarm grenade as well. He's gonna activate that in order to drive these players out. The lockdown already drove them all out, right, from the mains position as well from the side. So there you go. It's gonna be Ayan to further move in and finish off what he started. Good stuff coming in from Samurai Esports. Another awesome retake. 9-3 is we might just see Samurai Esports make it to double digits as well. As I guess there's little to no economy left from the side
Last
of
round
Team
before the switch.
Nob. How much money do they have? Can we have the scoreboard up, please? There you go. Yep, they're gonna struggle. We're gonna be seeing VK47 on that Spectre with the full shield. Zater is gonna struggle on the shields. I'm gonna have to drop down to the half. Sid say no. It's gonna be on the Spectre with a full shield, and it's just gonna be Copy who's gonna have a good amount of weaponry along with the utilities as well. I mean, I'm not really sure if I'm not really sure if Copy had to sacrifice on some of the utilities or not. Anyways, it is gonna be Excali to go aggressive with that operator. He's gonna get himself another one and a triple and a quad, maybe. Nah, not happening.
Enemy remaining.
As Ion Q is gonna chime in, take down Novin, and with that, Sissano left out 1 versus 4. So pretty much as I said, double digits for Samurai Esports as they finish off the half. 10-2 as we move on towards the second half of the match, ladies and gentlemen. And Team Nob Esports, they're now going to be starting off on the defense. Let's see if they're going to be able to make some comeback or not. And if they're not going to be able to do that, then this is going to be a quick affair coming out from the side of Samurai Esports.
As is happening every day these days, Assassin, and we're having another one of those matches today. But then again, like I said, Nob Esports has really good potential. They're being a little too impatient though. Like, you remember the previous round, I mean the round before the previous round? Like, that Odin spray was coming in, but then they were really impatient, and I think the Killjoy just went into the spray. Like, Sitsano just wanted to get him down and just went into the spray. He could have been a little more patient. But yeah, that's honestly it. Otherwise, their aim is honestly, to be honest, really good. To be honest, if it's my opinion, it's like really good, and they're good on their ideas too, and they're good on their takes and all, but they're just being a little too impatient. Like, they're pushing in solo, and that's exactly what their problem is. Sitsano with a beautiful right-click kill on Excali down for a 3-4 situation. Not really looking good for the attacker there in terms of man advantage. Sitsano does manage to tag Blackhawk down a little bit, but he managed to take him down instead. Ion over here with that kill on VK, down to a 2v2 situation with Killjoy and Sova on the attacker's side, just holding Sova on side, and Ion just holding B main for now. They know where he is. No one is gonna tag him hard. 2 bullets. He's gonna go in for the reload, and he has to get that kill on Ion because he's super low. This round just might be the one round for the defense. I mean, no. What was that beautiful round coming in from Nob Esports? I keep forgetting their name. You know, Assassin. Nob is not a name that I'm like used to say. And anyway, that was a really beautiful round coming in from Nob Esports, and they seem to be doing really well in the pistol rounds. That's because they're good on their ideas. Their ideas are really good, and they're going in for proper takes, just being a little more impatient. And if they can manage to understand that and learn from that, they're going to be really good on their full buy rounds, and that is honestly just going to start giving them their rounds back onto the board. There still might be a comeback because I see the potential here. 10-3 on the scoreboard, Assassin.
Well, 10-3 on the scoreboard, and I guess once again it is going to be Nob Esports to be walking away with the pistol. They are proficient on these pistols, by the way, so I guess Samurai Esports, they need to work on their pistol rounds a little bit. But at the same time, it's just a bit of a struggle for 2 rounds, right? Later on with the 3rd round, where they do have the big guns, it doesn't really matter. So for now, it's going to be Excali with Harry with Sheriff. Going to try and let himself a shot, but then it's going to be a Wimp to take down VK47. Now Wimp, he is trying to find out where the rest of the players are. The Aldron is going to come in and is going to tag Wimp down as well. Wimp is going to be spotted out over towards the Wines, and I guess Novin is going to try and go in for a wide peek. Take down the player towards Wines and maybe fall back and let Copy get the rest of the job done as well. Yep, there you go. It's going to be Novin to get himself the frag on towards Wimp, and I guess Novin is getting a little bit too greedy. Yep, a little bit too greedy. Moving towards the crosshairs of Excali. Excali does take him down, and I guess Excali is looking for one more. Ooh. He almost had it, by the way. Almost. Honestly,
yeah, almost. But yeah, then again, I feel like Nob Esports is better on the slow takes and everything, so they're gonna be better on the defense. And on top of that, like you said, you're not wrong. This is a little bit of a defense sided map, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. So if they manage to put it back together, this defense side just might be there. It's 10-4 on the board, and we might just see that 4 number on the board over there just keep going up. And look at that. Wimp over there is like topping the leaderboard with 17 kills and 7 deaths. Not really that outlandish, to be honest, at this point. But then still, he's going at it. No one is straight up gonna go for the Blade Storm. Over there, just gonna take his blades out, be ready for anybody to push in short. Meanwhile, the attackers are gonna go in for a B take. They're just gonna, the Owl Drone is gonna go in, try to get a little bit of information. They know that nobody's there. Sai is gonna aggress over there, clear out the corners properly, see that there's nobody there, and he knows that there's gonna be one both houses. Flash comes in beautifully. Sid Sano tries to spray him down, but Sai, just being the better sprayer, just manages to spray down Sid Sano. Down to a 4v5 situation, one man disadvantage on the defense side. They only have to pull it in on the retake. Norman over here really confident with the Blade Storm. If he's gonna be able to manage to connect his shots, this just might be the round. Might be a round for the attackers over there. Norman is just gonna hold that really well. There are a few players on a B main who are just gonna hold a really good off angle, and they do manage to set up a good crossfire and take him right out. But let's talk about that beautiful pinpoint accuracy coming from Norman, and he's just managed to like land one blade into that skull over there. Like, really good plays coming in from Nom. It's just they just gotta get their stuff back together. I mean, the after plan positioning from Samurai Esports was really well played. They did not expect anybody to be B main, so they just like ignored that completely, and that crossfire just came in at the right time.
It was a really good hold over towards the B side, but at the same time, it was just the aggression that got the better of them, right? Like,
yeah,
aggression coming out from the side of Team Samurai Esports. As I said, once the bigger guns are out, and I'm gonna keep on stressing on this as well, because that is something the Samurai Esports are really proficient at, and that is the assault rifles. They do have a little bit of a problem on these pistol rounds, but yeah, the assault rifles, man, they definitely do the work. It's gonna be exciting to go a lot aggressive, by the way. Never mind. To be caught with the recon dart. I got taken down. VK47 sprays him down through the smoke. And I guess Copy is gonna be a little bit pissed about that. Copy is gonna be like, you know what, that was my kill. That was my kill. I gave the recon, it was mine. How dare you seal that up? But jokes aside, Sai is gonna be spotted as well, and I guess he's just gonna try and reposition himself. Ayan, on the other hand, let's go ahead and get the frag onto his nowhere, and I guess Zater with a double of his own to try and get something done as well. But it looks like that Samurai Esports this time around, they are gonna fail. And VK47 is gonna get the final kill and put it the 5th round of the board to Team Nob.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't really think it's like on the side of Samurai Esports right now, because like Nob is giving them a good fight. It's not because of Samurai Esports being more proficient with their rifles and stuff, because I really think that Nob Esports aim is on point. They've got really good crosshair placement. They've got really good spray knowledge. They're good with their spray patterns. They're just being like caught off guard sometimes. And Samurai Esports is also going in for a proper hold, so it's like a really equal match. I feel like this is gonna be neck and neck. This is probably the match that we were waiting for yesterday, Assassin. I think it's gonna be really neck and neck. Unheard of team called Nob Esports, but they've got their like strats on point. Look at that beautiful take coming in from Sai over there. They've just gone in for an aggressive take on B side. They know nobody's there, and a beautiful spray coming in from the smoke, through the smoke from Excali. They managed to take a Copy down to a 4v4 situation as an instant trade comes out from side of Nob Esports. They're just gonna aggress over there and hold after plan positioning. The defense is gonna hold after plan positions, and it's gonna be a slower round this time. The lockdown does come in from Ayan to like push them back just a little bit, but if the defense is gonna push that ult and gonna manage to get a few kills, this might just be their round again, as BK does manage to take down side, but Excali over here with this beautiful wing managed to take down BK instead. What is happening? Excali bashes on the market over there and sees two, but no one does manage to get the better of Excali and right clicks him out of the map. Blackhawk is the only one who is going to be having to take them both with one spray. He managed to do exactly that and takes them both out with one spray. And this is exactly what Samurai Esports is all about, Assassin. That beautiful aim and that beautiful spray control is what pulled it all together.
Through that, Samurai Esports on towards the match point now, and I guess it is going to be time for Team Nob to show us what they can do. If they can just keep fighting, or is this going to be the end of this specific match or not? Samurai Esports, they really should struggle a little bit, because Nob do have a buyout this round. So the Vandals and the Phantoms, if Copy and Novan just activate themselves, then maybe Samurai Esports are going to have a little bit of a problem. For now though, it is going to be the Reina to try and drop in that leer. Just fall back to safety, because she really needs to be careful. Sai is a lot aggressive, and he's already taken down Zater. The Raiders will be going down, and Weekly 47 has been tagged down to quite low HP as well. Like Scally, he's going to chime in and finish off what Sai started, and I guess he's looking to get himself the frag on towards his nemesis, but never mind. The signing points are going to come in now. It's going to be Sid Say No to get himself a double on nothing but that classic. You've got to be kidding me. A 1 versus 1 Blackhawk versus Sid Say No. Now, Sid, is he actually going to go ahead, wreck Mr. Blackhawk and say no on his attempt to clutch this specific round is going to be the $1 million question. 50 seconds and Blackhawk is coming in from the defender side of spawn. He knows the last position being held on to by Sid Say No. But Sid Say No, he's pretty intelligent himself. He has repositioned himself. And he has moved it over towards the B-mate's position as well. And I guess the Blackhawk, he might just get caught off guard. But now the flick of the wrist comes in, ladies and gentlemen. And it is going to be Blackhawk to snap his aim to the face of Sid Say No and tell him no instead on clutching the specific round out and putting up the 6th on the board for Team Nob.
But that was a beautiful play coming in from Nob, right? I've got to give it to them. They had their strats on point. They had everything on point. And look at the scoreboard there. Wimp was having fun today. He had 19 kills on the board. But at the same time, Nob Esports did manage to pull it all the way through. And like, I really did not see them honestly faltering at any point. It was just like pure coincidence at some points. And honestly, they did hold a few bad angles at some points. Then they were being impatient. But Samurai Esports is Samurai Esports. We know what they can do. We kind of knew that this was coming. But Nob did put up a good fight. I'm really proud of what they did. Their aim was on point. Their strats were on point. They were just holding a few bad angles. That's all. They've got to work on that. And they're going to be back better, bigger. And they are going to take on Samurai Esports again, I believe. I feel like they're going to do that. They're going to come in with that revenge story. It's going to be one of those nice little revenge storylines. You know, it's something that like we all love to see. And to be honest, like that last round could have been a saving round for Nob Esports because, again, like I said, he was being impatient. He had a really good angle, you know, behind the boxes. Really obvious, but at the same time, he could have just jiggle peeked and taken the one attacker on the map, just taken Blackhawk clean off. That could have been another round out of the board for Nob because he already managed to get 2 kills with that classic. That was a really beautiful round. It's just like fell a little short at the end, to be honest.
Yeah, true that. And not gonna lie, I mean, you know, Nob, they actually are pretty damn good when it comes to getting all of these kills, and their aim is looking a lot better. At the same time, they just need a little bit more synergy, a little bit more coordination. Their communication was really good, by the way. The mid-round calls being made on their attack side was pretty impressive. And Nob Esports, I do know for a fact that they've got the potential to go ahead and give a tough fight to some of the best teams out there in the country as well. So all the best for them for that specific matter, and good luck for their future tournament games and matches as well. For now, though, we are going to be jumping straight in towards the match highlights. So let's have a little bit of a glance at what happened in this specific match. Quint, if you want to do the honor.
Yeah, sure. And I mean, it was a really straightforward match with equal skill levels coming in from both sides. Like, honestly, like, yeah, I can't really say equal because it's Samurai Esports we were talking about, but Nob gave a really good fight. They had proper positioning, they had proper utility uses. They were being a little impatient and changing the positions a little too much, and that honestly costed them a lot of their rounds. But look at that positioning coming from Samurai Esports there. They have you can see the experience in their positioning. They know just where to hold the angle. Look at Sai there, just holding the cheeky angle, managed to get that Reyna. This was a really fast round that we're seeing on the screen right here. They push in on this side, and Samurai Esports instantly managed to shut them down. But at the same time, I really have to give it a nod. Like I said, they put up a good fight. They just had to practice a little bit, work on their synergy. Yeah, not even communication. Communication was on point because they knew where exactly everybody exactly was. You know, Nob is like I'm hoping for them to come up in the scene. But Samurai Esports again gave us a good show. Like we honestly were expecting. They gave the audience exactly what we wanted. And yeah, it was a really fun match to cast and watch.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Samurai Esports, they do tend to do this, right? At the start of the match, they kind of have a slow start. They kind of, you know, bring that hype, that excitement as well in the match, and then they come out on top with some pretty impressive gameplay and take down their opponents as well in style. There was a lot of styling points for sure for a lot of players in this specific match, especially, you know, we had Copy from the side of Team Nob, we had No Win, we had Sid Say No, We had Excali from the start of Samurai Esports.
Yeah.
We had Sai as well, the star fragger from the start of Samurai. Blackhawk, as always, the guy who gets the job done for the team every single goddamn time. So that is something that is always there from the side of Samurai Esports. But yeah, to be honest, Nob, right? The way they played, it actually impressed me quite a lot, and I'm hoping to see them in more and more tournaments with a better gameplay. That's for sure. They're definitely going to improve. They're going to learn a lot from this specific match, and looking forward to seeing them, seeing them dominate the scene as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So all in all, nothing much more to say. But then again, yeah, you were right about Samurai Esports just taking it slow in the beginning. They're just like having their coffee in the morning. They're like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill in the beginning. Let's see how the opponents are doing, and if they're actually gonna be worth their, their attention. They just go like, you know what? Hold my coffee cup. Just hold it here for a second. Let me pull out my Phantom. Let me pull out my Vandal. Let me pull out my Operator, and then they just go ham and they just start getting kill after kill after kill. That is what Samurai Esports is known for, and that is exactly what they delivered on.
Through that. So yeah, Samurai Esports with that win, they are going to be moving forward into the next round of the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. Well, guys, to be honest, before we head on towards a break or anything like that, right, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors as well, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma, for making this amazing tournament possible. You guys wouldn't be seeing all of these jazz in front of your screens if it wasn't for them. So please do check them out using the link down in the description below. You guys should definitely check out the best deals that are going on currently at your nearby Croma stores or on the Croma website online for the Legion gaming notebooks powered by the brand new Intel Core i7 processors as well. They pretty much run like a beast and will give you the performance just like the pros. So please do check them out, and yeah, let us know what you think as well. If you did grab yourself a Legion gaming notebook, don't forget to tag Lenovo, Intel, Croma, and maybe Esports Club as well, because why not? Maybe you might have seen the promo or something like that in the description, and you guys did that. So please do tag Lenovo, Intel, Croma, and just play like the professionals out there as well. So yeah, with that, Quaint, what is the next match of the day?
The next, I'm sorry.
You're
but
actually
I'm
confused?
really- yeah, I'm actually confused.
Well,
think it
I
was,
guess that is a good that is a good cue as well. It's a good segue. You know what? We are gonna keep you guys in suspense as well. You guys have to be on the edge of your seats. Don't go anywhere. Get glued to your chairs, and we are gonna be back after a short break with the next match of the day. More info on that after the break. So be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're gonna be right back.
Player standing. That's done. Got him.
Scanning ahead.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Engineers down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Got to hide it.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
Grounded. Bye.
Last player standing.
Nowhere to run!
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Combo down. Blocking sight.
Last player. One enemy remaining. Clutch. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
That's done. Got him.
Scanning ahead.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Engineers down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Got to hide it.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
Grounded. Bye.
Last player standing.
Nowhere to run!
Spike down mid.
Found them.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Combo down. Blocking sight.
Last player. One enemy remaining. Clutch. One enemy remaining. player standing.
That's done. Got him.
Scanning ahead.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Engineers down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Got it. Hide it.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
Grounded. Bye.
Last player standing.
What's this?
Nowhere to run.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Lambo down. Lock inside.
Last
Placing sentry.
one enemy remaining. Clutch.
Yikes. What's this?
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
That's done. Got him.
Scanning ahead.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Engineers down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Let's hide it.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
You're good at stuffing stuff.
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. I'm your Kashtas and joining me on the desk is Quaint, we just got done with match number 1 for the day. Quaint, what do you think about match number 1 for the day, and how exactly are we going to be seeing match number 2 happening as well?
I feel like we've talked a little too much about match number 1
Match number
already,
1,
and
right?
yeah,
Let's just forget about that. Nightmares. But yeah,
Not
getting
even
on to match
nightmares.
number 2.
That was a really good matchup, not gonna lie. But yeah,
Yeah.
also really thanks a lot for throwing that blind spot on me. I was just like blindsiding me with that question towards the end there. Thank you. And I do have the teams right now, which is another really good lineup, which is Enigma Gaming going up against IKIGAI. Now IKIGAI again, not a team that I've heard of. Again, this seems to be happening a lot, but Enigma we all know. So let's see if they're going to be able to give us the exact same action that they managed to give us last time. And as it comes to gameplay, Enigma plays really similar to Samurai Esports, being really aggressive, just going in for those pushes and trying to manage and like get those frags. You know, they're playing more for deathmatch than anything else. If they're going to do that again and be successful at it, I guess you're going to have another really exciting match.
Through that, the map is going to be Icebox, by the way, and Enigma Gaming, they have a little bit of a love for this specific map. Every single time we do tend to see Enigma Gaming going ahead and playing out the map of Icebox as well. They have a pretty good composition on this specific map, which we are definitely going to talk about once the match is ready. The agent selection screen is going on right now. After that, when the game actually starts, going to be jumping straight into the game, and we're going to be carrying forward the specific conversation as well. But Quaint, I want your predictions on this specific match. What do you think is going to happen?
Again, we cannot give a prediction. IKIGAI is something that I have never heard of. Also, really, really love the name. Huge fan of Japanese aesthetic stuff. And
yeah,
anime, so
I was about to
IKIGAI
get to that, by the way. Like, Quaint is basically one of those weebs as well. And if he says that he doesn't know Ikigai, then I'll be like, wait, hold on a second. Why do you claim yourself to be a weeb?
But yeah. I was obviously gonna get.
He was
to that
actually
in
talking
IKIGAI,
about
yes.
the team and the players, of course.
Yeah, exactly. I do know IKIGAI, and honestly love their name choice. And I hope that they can live up to that, Dave. And if they do, this is going to be a really fun match to watch. We are just going to go into the game right now. There. And yeah, they've gone for a really balanced composition again with jets on both sides, as is something that we're seeing in every round. No match has been without a jet, right? It's like a staple at this point, right, Assassin? And there is one Reyna on the attacker side, on Ikigai's side. They're going to go in for that extra, duelist over there just to get a little more I don't know, firepower, if so to speak. Sage is on both sides. We might see a lot of ults coming out with reses. So let's see how this plays out, Assassin.
For now, though, it looks like that Enigma Gaming, they are going to take it a little bit slow. Not really seeing any sorts of aggression whatsoever, but never mind. Talking about aggression, the man, the beast from the side of Enigma Gaming, that is going to be Hikka, is already going to make the push, and he's going to get his life taken out as well. Ghost is right around the corner, and I guess he might just be looking for some revenge, but Uki. Ooh, alright, then nice name, by the way, Uki.
Yeah.
I guess it's pronounced as Oki, but yeah, I'm just going to go with Uki, because why not? God Wexy is making a good push as well. He's gonna get some information, but at the same time, I guess this might just cost him as well. He has to stay alive for the team in order to grab a little bit more intel with the Owl drone and the recon dart as well. We'll be seeing the recon going there, and it definitely
planted.
isn't gonna get any sorts of information whatsoever. The spike is gonna be planted over towards the B side, and I guess it's gonna be time for Enigma Gaming to get this retake done as well. In a 4 versus 4 situation, we are going to be seeing one of the players getting taken down as well, so that is going to be put down into a 3 versus 4. Making a 3 versus 3 as Batman finds himself another one. Batman with the Sheriff is actually rocking heads right now. And the rest of the 3 players from the side of Team IKIGAI, they're over towards the B mains position as well. I guess Batman is right around the corner, so he might just get taken down. Never mind. Up close and personal, the Sheriff is actually doing quite good, and I guess Ghost is going to find himself a frag as well. It's going to be all down to Looter, a 1 versus 1. Knows where exactly Vexy is. Vexy hasn't even got the half defuse in. I guess Vexy is just gonna die to the spike.
Can we please stop and talk about what Looter did there at the end?
Obviously. Yep.
That dismiss and just that cheeky peek from there just to like stop him from defusing, and he knew that Agavexy could do nothing. And he just stood there hovering in front of him, just like show off, and then goes back and just runs off into the wind, into the sunset. That was a beautiful play coming in from the attackers there.
True that, Ikigai, I mean, they truly look like a really strong team, and I can't wait to see what they're going to show us as well in the rest of the match. For now, Enigma Gaming, they have to go in for nothing but the upgraded pistols, and let's see if the sheriffs are going to come handy once again or not. It's going to be Batman with that singularity sheriff, holding over towards the boiler's position, the ramp, if you want to call it that. Let me see, one shot. He is trapped in a position where he's being chased by three aggressive players from the side of Enigma Gaming, and it's going to be Ghost to catch him off guard as well. Ghost is going to try and fall back. He's got the heal as well, so I guess it looks like that with that man advantage secured in Enigma Gaming, they're just going to fall back to safety, and they're going to wait for the rest of the gang from the side of Team Ikigai to move in towards either of the sites and plant the spike as well.
Exactly, and again, Omen is gonna be. The defense is gonna be really spread out, just to get a little bit of information from each side, because they know that the commit hasn't gone through. Uki is gonna be pushing down mid here. Know that Godbeck's over there. If he manages to take him out, that Spectre this might be their round, and he does manage to do exactly that, but he does not expect two over there, but does manage to take both out with the one singular spray. Uki has to calm down, and he takes out another. He's on to his fourth kill. Is he gonna be able to go for that ace? Is his team gonna be is his team gonna let him go for that ace? But I don't think Easy's gonna make that possible, because he's going to be pushing A main as his plan has gone down. Does manage to get one kill onto Arik over there. 1v3 situation. The clutch can come in. He's got a Spectre in his hand. If the positioning is right, he just might start popping heads one after the other. Ikigai was playing really well, but they have to peek together. They're not peeking together. If they're just going to go at him one by one, he is going to be able to take heads one by one. And again, wrong positioning, just caught off guard. Looter managed to land the shot onto Easy, and another beautiful round coming onto the side for the attacker there. Ikigai is really living up to the name, and I'm loving this. If they keep managing to pull this off, this is going to be a really good game for us and for Enigma Gaming, because they've got to pick up the pace right now. They're playing it really chill. They've got to pick it up, you know?
True that. Both of these teams are having a really good time, and once again, it is going to be Looter to end things for the side of Ikigai. Looks like that Looter is going to be that star fragger as well, who's going to make the ends meet for Team Ikigai. Now I guess an aggressive angle is being taken up by Mr. Ghost, so he's going to quickly get on top of the rafters, or sorry, my bad, the belts, and he's going to try and get himself the frag on towards One Shot, his nemesis. One Shot is down to 70 points of health, by the way. He needs to get the heal, and he's going to be getting that heal as well. A minute and 20, and judging from the positioning from the side of Ikigai, it looks like that they are looking to move in over towards the A side, or maybe they're just playing for the picks for now. See, look at Looter. He's trying to find himself a frag, but Easy, he knows the tendencies coming out from Looter. And that is going to be the Reyna going down from the side of Ikigai. Once the bigger guns are out, I guess Enigma Gaming, it's something like the Samurai Esports story as well. They do tend to, you know, take a chill pill on their pistols and they're on following that, but once the big guns are out, there's nothing to stop them whatsoever. Ghost is holding on to a really close angle, by the way, alongside Godbexy. That crossfire, it might just work out. Godbexy, if he gets spotted, then oh, never mind. That wall from the Viper, it actually split both of them up, but doesn't really matter, as you know. Godbexy, he indeed finds himself another one, and that is going to be a good crossfire setup coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming to hold on over towards the A side. Looks like that Arik went a little bit too aggressive in order to get that gun. The temptation for that gun makes him lose his life, and it's going to be down to Uki, who was about to get himself an ace in the second round, but didn't manage to get that.
10 seconds left.
Let's see if he's going to be able to do it this time around, though. But with 10 seconds left on the clock, I guess the entirety of Enigma, they're going to be like, let's not lose a lot of rounds, guys. Our economy is getting stabilized a little bit. Let's not give it away to Mr. Uki, who is feeling it today.
Exactly, and they have gotten a little bit of a taste of Ikigai in the first 3 rounds so far. They know that Ikigai's got the potential, so they're not going to go ham, and they're not just going to go in and play a frag game. They're going to play a little bit safer. They're going to play for positioning. They're going to play it using their utilities. They're just not going to bring out their guns and just go like an entire nuclear war on Ikigai, you know, because they know Ikigai's got the potential, and they are showing us really good plays. They're showing us really good utility usage, really good communication so far, and it's working out in their favor as is expected. Let's see what they're gonna pull out this round as they go in. They actually don't go in, more like they're just gonna play really slow, really safe. That Tari trying to get a little bit of information, does manage to get a little bit of information, honestly, as Ghost does go in and shoots that turret down. They know that there is one on mid, and they are gonna go in for an A commit probably, but the spike is gonna just chill back over there on A main. If they do get the information that there are way too many people on A, they might just go in for the rotate. That would be the smarter move. But they're holding really good crossfire positionings. 1 minute on the clock right now. They got enough time to push in and get the plants down, but they have to get their aims on point. They have to go in for the crossfire plays, you know? They're still playing it super slow, and that recon ball does come in and give the defenders the information they needed to know that they're all over there. They might have to just fall back. The attackers might just have to fall back, but they're not going to do that. They're still going to be spread out near A main. They are holding their ground, Assassin, and Enigma Gaming is also not going to be aggressing, which is really new because the last time we saw them play, they were aggressing super hard. Easy's going to be holding the same position on top of Boxing on B, and is going to be able to get the same kill on the same person
left.
on Looter over there. But Arik is right there this time to trade him out, to take revenge.
You should
Badman is on boxes on B side. If he's going to be able to get a few kills out right now, that is going to work out to his advantage. But no, the information does go out as he does manage to miss that spray. Because Sage is just super lucky and just managed to like fall out at just the right time.
10
The bomb plant
seconds
has
left.
to go down before the Killjoy. I mean, I'm sorry, that was the attacker Killjoy, right? That does not manage to detain anyone. Obviously, that is not very rare for the players to get detained. But Hika over here with a good positioning comes out and manages to get Arik right out. 2v2 situation. Not a lot in terms of spread. One is going to be holding, one of the attackers is going to be holding yellow, and one is going to be holding B main. They know exactly where the spike is, and lineups do come in, and that is going to slow them down on the defuse, but they can still have it, and that's what they do, and they go in for the entire defuse.
Last
Do
player
manage to take the
standing.
round, but Uki over here with this insane aim and spree does manage to take Hika out. They are damaging the economy, and I'm loving Uki's aim right now. Look at, can we just, okay, just look at the score right now. Look at that, 7-2, 7 kills, 2 deaths. I'm loving this. I'm loving how Uki is playing right now. Super confident, super playful, going in, not missing a shot, and this is exactly the kind of play we want. And it is really even, although we haven't heard of IKIGAI before, Assassin, they're showing us really good gameplay, and I'm loving this so far. Neck and neck.
True that. At the same time, can't really forget the fact that you know, something that Uki is doing right now is actually to come in from the side of One Shot and Looter. They have to pick up their game, otherwise it's gonna be really tough for them to go ahead and take on the behemoths like Enigma Gaming. One Shot right now has got his Blade Storms ready, so let's see if the kunai is gonna connect or not. But it looks like that Godwex is gonna be the one to give a bit of a tap to the face of One Shot and realize that hey, it looks like that I've got my aim back. So I'm just gonna try and take these fights a little bit too much. A minute left on the clock now, and I guess it's gonna be the heal to come in on towards Looter as well. IKIGAI, what are they gonna do this round? What is their strategy for now? Oh, never mind, no! Ghost! Why do you have your Celestial fan out? This is Icebox, it's not that hot out here, buddy.
Here.
Oh my god,
Here.
I swear. And I love how they're holding their sides. They're not giving out a lot of information, but that information has gone out. And he does manage to tap. Hika managed to
One
tap 2
enemy
people
remaining.
out of the map. And at 30 gets
down,
3
attacker
kills.
spawn.
But I'm still... What? Easy just caught off guard by Looter. Oh, how the
30
tables have
seconds
turned, Assassin. Because Looter was holding the exact position that Easy was holding all this time. And he managed to turn the tables on him and get Easy instead. Does manage to get a kill on Hika, but it goes right there with Hika to trade him out. Beautiful aim game coming out from both sides. Beautiful gameplay from both sides. And I love the fact that after Jet went in for the aggressive push and Godvex, he managed to tap him out of existence and he falls back. Sage over there does not want to give out that much information, and he does not go for that revive because he knows that if he goes for the revive, they know that the Sage is going to be there and also the Jet. So they know that just give them a little bit more information about where they're going to be. They're going to be like more towards A, and they just know that.
Alarm
And
bot out.
beautiful control on from the sides of IKIGAI over there.
Here.
And anyway, let's see if they're gonna be consistent with that control, because both the Sages have their ults here. So if one player does go down, that Sage can just turn the tables on from either side. I mean, both the Sages can turn the tables from either side by revving them.
Remove.
And the initial frag does come out from Hika as Looter is playing super aggressive, managed to take the first kill down. There are a lot of players over there.
You
Hika
will
does
not
not
kill
know
my allies.
of their positioning, but that rev does come in. They are safe because of that wall up there. They have to fall back just a teeny tiny bit to play it a little safer, but no, Godvex is over there to deny that fall back and just takes one shot out of existence. 3 players, everybody, the entire defense team is over here aggressing super hard. They know that they're over there. They're gonna pincer them,
enemy
manage to get
remaining.
1 kill after the other. They're playing super aggressive. They're having fun with their kills right now. They're just messing with their prey and taking everybody out one by one. Beautiful round coming in from the defense there. I just feel like IKIGAI had taken it a bit too slow. They should have played with their information, gone in for the rotates. Just they loitered there for too long. Allowed Enigma Gaming to come all the way around from mid, from B, clear all of the angles out, know where they are, and just pincer them and just catch them off guard. You know, they should be a little quicker on their feet. They were really good for the first few rounds. They've got to pick it back up again, Assassin.
Here.
I guess you know what? Ghost with his operator out, we might just see a little bit of an action move towards the B base position as well, where Ghost might just be able to grab himself a couple of kills as well. I really wanna, I really wanna touch on towards this specific topic as well. I'm gonna do that after the specific round. But for now, it is gonna be easy to once again go ahead and get himself a frag. But this time, it's not Looter. It is gonna be the Viper from the side of IKIGAI. I guess Looter knows that there is the operator that is aiming at him as well, and Ghost is missing all of his shots. It's gonna be Batman to chime in as well. I guess Batman might just get himself another one, but nah, not gonna happen. His one shot does take him down. It's gonna be easy to reposition himself once again. I guess Enigma Gaming, they're having a field day, and it's gonna be easy to get himself a triple. Looking for the quad, and he should be able to get it as well. Never mind, one shot. He realizes the fact that Easy is inside of the garage position. It's gonna be Hiccup to come in with a bit of a backstab. Now, guys, what I wanted to talk about was Hiccup, and I love how Hiccup gave me that segue as well. So talking about Hiccup and his aim today. Not really sure what's up, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's Hiccup playing, Like I'm obviously not accusing something, guys. I'm just saying
I get what you mean.
that Hiccup's aim is so off today. Like, it's so off. Like, his crosshair placement isn't proper, and I don't know what's up. It just looks like that Hiccup woke up or something like that.
And IKIGAI should be capitalizing on that. I feel like the communication is a little bit off on IKIGAI's side, because they were pushing B main and they had a lot of information, but none of that information went out, Nobody knew where anybody was. Like, you saw that Killjar was coming in from CT, and he had no idea that the Ben's position was already being occupied. He did not look there at all. I just feel like the communication has to get up a little bit.
I guess, yeah, communication is a bit of a problem for sure, but for now, though, Ghost is what the hell is up with Enigma Gaming? They're just absolutely missing everything, and Ghost is the second shot that he's gonna miss. It's gonna be Hiccup spray down that magazine as well. Left out with 11 bullets, by the way, but at the same time, man, Enigma Gaming not having the best of the time when it comes to their aim game. Looter has got his Empress activated, so he's gonna try and clutch out the specific round for his team. IKIGAI, are they gonna have an IKIGAI for this specific match? Let's give me the question. Looter is looking to move in towards the pipes position as well. Is Ghost aware? I guess
30
he
seconds
is.
left.
He's gonna aim over towards the pipes position, and yeah, finally something coming out from the side of Ghost. He's not gonna miss that one out, and he's gonna pull out the Celestial Fan as well. Because for some reason, on the map of Icebox, the guy is feeling hot.
True, exactly. And on top of that, again, let me come back to IKIGAI for a quick second over there, for a really quick second. It's their aim's on point. To be honest, they're playing really well, and they were impressing me the first few rounds, but it's just that the communication is a little bit off, because like, you had a lot of information over there when you were pushing B, but then you just didn't capitalize on that. Your team, the communication didn't come out. They did not know where they were, although they did. Like, each member of the teammate knew exactly where the other person was, and that communication isn't going out. They have to work on that. If they do manage to work on that, it is just gonna be their match, not even their round. It's gonna be their match, honestly, because they are giving me really strong plays, and they are eco there. Does miss. What is happening? I thought he was gonna be able to connect that, but all the shots are what?
Spike
Easy.
down B.
What are you doing? Those three players easily line up for him. No pun intended. And he takes them all out in one spray. And he goes over there getting Looter. Badman getting Uki. And what just happened there for a moment? Can we bring that onto the screen real quick? We need to see that. That was just insane. Look at that. Look at those three players lining up, and it was really easy for Easy to spray them all down in one beautiful spray. What is happening, Assassin? What?
I've got no idea, man. I've got absolutely no idea whatsoever. How did one shot even miss that one? He saw the entire teleport, right? The entire teleport happening right in front of his eyes, and he missed it. That's completely fine. It usually tends to happen as well. Easy for now, he's going to be holding that off angle as well. Maybe he's going to be walking away with a kill, that's for sure.
Down B.
That kill is going to be on towards Executor and not the Reyna, this Looter. Arik is going to go ahead and pick up his comrade. So the Viper is going to be resurrected. With a minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, it's going to be time for Batman to activate himself and get a little bit more done with the Phantom in his hands. We're going to be seeing the rotations coming up from the side of Enigma Gaming as well, and we already have Vexy top of the green boxes. It looks like that Team IKIGAI, they're going to have some trouble moving it over towards the B side. They absolutely can't afford to you know, drop down more and more players trying to fight the B side. They should pretty much try and you know, fall back. Look out for some more avenues across the map, because right now you guys should pretty much have an idea that the entirety of Enigma Gaming are over towards the B side, and there's absolutely little to nothing that you can do in order to shake Batman as well out of that specific position. And it's gonna be the battle of the classics, and I guess Hikka is just gonna go in for the knife. No! Uki is gonna be the one to get that frag on towards Hikka. And it looks like that the Celestial fan just gonna hit out of the face of Mr. Hikka. Wow. And Hikka, he goes ahead and you know, appreciates Uki as well. It's like, haha, well played.
I know, that was really funny to watch, and really good sportsmanship coming out from both sides, because they both were having fun over there on the field. And I don't know what is happening. See, Icebox is a map that has a lot of potential with the mid control, you know? So once you get control over mid, you can get both sides, obviously, as is for most maps, but especially for Icebox. And Enigma Gaming is not focusing that much on Icebox. As you can see, look at the positioning. They're all focused on B and A, and that is exactly what IKIGAI is not understanding. They have to go in for that A mid control, and once they get that, this is going to be their run, but they're just not doing that, as instant frags come out from the side of Enigma Gaming as they take out two of their players right off the bat, but they do manage to lose one of their players in the process, down to a 3v4 situation. And again, as I'm saying it, another frag goes out, down to a 2v3 situation. In fact, they have to go in for that mid control. They're just not doing that. Uki over here is going to be holding mid, but way too late into the round. Does manage to take down Batman. 2v2 situation still possible, but that backstab from Godwix, he comes in at the beautiful spray, just managed to take both out at the same time. Enigma Gaming is just popping off as expected, and beautiful plays coming out from Enigma Gaming. I just feel that their aim is a little off today. And not everybody, especially Hikka. He probably didn't have time to warm up. That's all I'm thinking it is. He is gonna have his moment.
Hikka and Ghost, both of them are having a little bit of an off day, and I guess maybe they're just chilling out.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe they're just like in the morning, they're super lazy. They're probably like, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure they had like a cup of coffee in the other hand and like mouse in the other. You know, it happens. People
Get
do
out
that.
of my way.
Well, they definitely do, but at the same time, I guess Enigma Gaming, they have such a strong roster that they can actually, you know, just give it over to these top fraggers in the team as well, such as God Wexy, and you know, we've got Batman as well. Ghost is actually trying, but at the same time is absolutely missing everything, man. I'm not really sure what's up, but yeah, based on top of this ultimate coming out from the side of Team IKIGAI, they are going to be able to get control over towards the A side, and they have got the spike planted as well. It's going to be easy to come in with a backstab. That backstab, Odin. Ooh, Batman, are you aware of the fact that Looter is already over towards the defender side spawn? He's going to take you down. He's going to destroy the lockdown as well. There's going to be time for Easy to activate himself now. Nobody knows where Easy is, or maybe they do. Because you know, till now, none of the players have moved in from the defender side spawn. I mean, especially Easy. So, pretty much obvious that he's coming in with a flank. So there you go. Managed to get himself a frag, but nothing else. Gonna get taken down by Looter. The Viper's ultimate is gonna save the Viper as well. And with that, we are done with the first half of this specific map.
And we're getting more exciting matches as the day keeps progressing, right? And I feel like IKIGAI's got their stuff on point, but the only thing is that little bit of confidence boost that they got with that lockdown is what forced them to go into the round and like into the site and take it by force. This is what they're supposed to be doing even without that lockdown. Play for those trades, take the site, lock it down, hold it. Just play for trades, you know, but they're not doing that. They're playing way too slow. That's giving Enigma time enough time to find out where they are, figure out where they are, giving them enough time for locating them and getting that information. And they're never playing for the mid takes, which is really sad because that's a really good place to be playing on Icebox. That's a really weak point on Icebox. And they are gonna go in with their ghosts over there. Nobody's gonna go in for an hard eco. Everybody's gonna go in for the more accurate ghost there. Let's see if those bullets do connect. The information has gone out of all the drone. They are onto the side. That drone is gonna take out a little bit of damage. Easy over here on boxes, trying to hold it down, waiting for that push. And the push does come in from Looter, and it's always easy going up into the 2K. And have you noticed, Assassin, it's always easy taking out Looter for some reason.
One enemy
Really weird teleport coming over there. He should have expected somebody to be there, and he just happened to like teleport right behind Sage over there. But yeah, Sage is right there taking him back down. But then again, the entirety of Enigma Gaming is there to support him. But can we talk about how it is always easy to take down Looter? What is happening? What? It's always easy taking down Looter. And anyway, we are going to go.
It was kind of a chaotic round, that's for sure. And I guess it's gonna be Enigma Gaming to be on towards double digits, right? 10-3 as we move on towards a round where Enigma Gaming, we're gonna be seeing them using up their ghosts as well. Ghost on the ghost, pretty ironic. But at the same time, he managed to find himself a frag. Looks like that he got his aim back. Interesting. And there comes another one. Alright then, I guess Ghost, he got a bit triggered. He's like, Assassin, how dare you say that my aim is not on point. I'm the duelist for the side of Enigma Gaming. I'm going to show you what I can do. But jokes aside, guys, to be honest, Ghost, he actually, I've noticed this. So, Ghost and Hika, both of them, right, being the duelists for the side of Enigma Gaming, they both actually, they pull out their max potential when it comes to their attack more than the defense. So that defense, right? See, I'm not saying that the defense is not that great, but at the same time, on the defense, they actually don't pull out their max like their attack. Their attack is a lot better. Like, you would see these aggressive plays being made by Ghost and Hika, and the coordination is far better for them on the attack as well, more than the defense. Like, on their defense is actually the star players like Vexy and Batman who just shine so bright that the entire enemy team is blind.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been in 20 and yep. Go ahead.
That's exactly what is like good about Enigma Gaming, right? Their team's really balanced with these people who are playing on each side. But IKIGAI is honestly gonna put their comeback in. They're gonna be like, don't discount us just yet, and the stars are gonna come in. But God Vexy over here is just gonna be the god that his name is suggesting, and it's gonna come in with a 3K. Down to a 2v4 situation. Doesn't really look good for the defense here, but if they're going to be able to take it out. Go, Vexy, you had 2 bullets in there. He did not notice that, or he was just going to quill in a scream over there. Uki does manage to take advantage of that and does take him out down to a 1v2 situation. If Uki's going to be able to take this out, it is going to be their round, and it looks like they are going to be able to do that because he knows where Batman is. He knows that he's going to be holding main. Batman is going to be giving out a little bit of information. He's going to go in for that cheeky peek to scare him off, but no, that headshot does come in down to 11 points of health, but there is no time Uki has to seek it, and there. What is happening? Batman, wow. You cheeky person, you cheeky player. He just teased him so hard.
There's a reason we call him Batman, right? There's a reason his name is Batman. Like, my God.
I swear, that was really funny coming in from Batman. That was really funny coming in from Batman over there. He just annoyed, who was that? Uki over there, just like jumping in front of him, just like dangling that head right in front of him, go like, you can't get this, and then it actually couldn't get it. Does manage to land a shot, but just phantom in his hand. Really unfortunate.
It's really funny to see Batman pulling out stuff like that. It always is a comical event when he goes ahead and does something like that as well. Easy, on the other hand, is gonna manage to get himself that one tap out of the face of one shot, and Looter is gonna get a drive-by done as well on towards Easy. Stuff coming in from Looter. The guy is actually, picking up some loot for sure. And I'm not gonna lie, the way he's getting all of these kills as well, it's quite satisfying. Batman just managed to take down Looter in the end. It's gonna be all down to Executor in a 1 versus 2. Has to isolate himself into individual one-on-ones, by the way. Has got himself a shotgun as well. So the shotgun, I'm not really sure what he's going to be able to do. Batman is going to sit on the plant, try and take 300 extra creds. I don't know for why. But yeah, it's going to be God Vexy to finish it off as well in style. With that, let's take a quick look at the instant replay, right? You'll see Batman and God Vexy to finish out that specific round. But to be honest, guys, it was like it was a really good match coming in from the side of Ikigai.
Yeah.
But it was just that Enigma Gaming. They were quite feeling it. Like they definitely were the better team. At the same time, I loved the fact that players like Looter and Uki they stood out from the side of Ikigai.
True. And on top of that, I love how again Ghost and Hika were not having a really good a moment at the beginning, and then they were like, you know what? The moment I'm pretty sure the moment they heard this, they were like, you know what? Hold my beer. They just had this hold my beer sort of moment, and they just went at it and just like got their aim back on track, and they just started popping head. And at the same time, again, Ikigai, really good team with really good potential. We keep seeing these teams coming up onto the board and surprising us, but just it's just like very really like and the coordination was a little shortcoming. Like that was their one shortcoming because like they had enough information to go off of each other's backs when they were pushing B side, but that communication did not come in. They did not know. They were too confused over there, but they could have taken the heads. They could have taken rounds, and they never, not once did they go for a mid control, which is really crucial in Icebox. They can always go in for a mid control, take a little frag out there, get like one headshot in kitchen, take control from here, take control from B side, or go down mid, go down A, split, do like a little bit of a split play, but they never did that. Honestly, they should have learned that on Icebox. It might just be that Ikigai is a really good team, just probably not on Icebox. Icebox just might not be their map because I've seen their aim potential, I've seen their gameplay potential and their utility usage. They're really good, but Enigma, obviously more experience on all maps, no less. So yeah, just the round. I mean, that match honestly had just to go to Enigma Gaming. You know, that was kind of obvious.
That's true. Yep. So to be honest, more than that, I feel like communication was a bit of a problem as well from the side of Team Ikigai. Their attack, it kind of looked a bit disjointed because you would see star players like Looter and Uki go ahead and get frags left, right, and center across the map. But at the same time, there's absolutely no one to capitalize on top of that man advantage being secured by them as well. So, in my opinion, what Ikigai can do is work a little bit more on their executes because their attack, it definitely has a lot of potential, but at the same time, it doesn't have that versatility to it.
Yeah.
Like you would see Enigma Gaming pulling off some really good strats and executes on their attack. Something like that, right? You can go ahead, rewatch the VOD, and figure out where exactly you guys went wrong. The fact that Enigma Gaming were a lot aggressive on their defense as well, I understand that Ikigai was just taking a passive stance and waiting for the aggression to come in from the side of Enigma Gaming instead. But at the same time, that aggressiveness was not that much that, Enigma Gaming was just moving out of the sights and then coming into the attacker's base or something like that. They was just holding aggressive angles towards the boundaries of the site as well. So if you would notice, we had Hika and Ghost making that combo play as well, where Hika would just create a wall and boost Ghost into moving in towards the Bell's position, and then Ghost would just get a frag. He would fall back, get the heal and whatnot. So something like this. What you can try and do as a team as well, when you are sort of facing off against a team like Enigma Gaming, you can try and adapt them and give them a taste of their own medicine. Play a little bit more aggressive and maybe try and catch these players off guard. It's your best chance if you want to get that man advantage secured as well. So something like that has to definitely come in. Let's take a quick look at the match highlights and carry on this conversation forward, where you guys are going to be able to get a visual representation of what exactly I'm saying as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I love how Easy was holding the same angle on how the box is there, but then they just kept forgetting that. They never checked that. Like towards the end, Looter did start checking that angle, but then yeah, like it's just a little, their attacks were a little bit disjointed. And it was funny how Easy was the one person taking out Looter all the time. But again, we can't discount Looter because Looter's aim is really good. But that's the thing. They're not working off of their, like, okay, look at that. Easy got another kill on Looter. That's exactly what was happening every time. Now, if Looter did manage to like get a kill, I feel like I'm not sure which part of the communication was lacking, who was not giving out calls to whom, because I can never say that. But that is exactly what was lacking, because that if that information did go out, they could play for trades, they could play with that information, play around with that strategy. They could have played around the entire map and like gone in for rotates, which they never did. They were holding the entrances for too long. Look at that. Everybody's still at spawn. Everybody's getting taken down right there. And honestly, that was their only shortcoming. Otherwise, they're really good as a team. I see a lot of potential in them. And not once did they go for a mid take. I feel like Icebox is not their map, which is why they were a little disjointed. And their communication was not coming in that well because they haven't played Icebox that much. Because we see a lot of these Valorant fans who are not that much of a fan of Icebox, haven't we? Like whenever you go to an unrated, they just start dodging Icebox for some reason. Really annoying, but I think Icebox is a really, really nice map. Really,
I love Icebox. I
Yes,
absolutely love Icebox. To be honest, even when it came out, right, I never actually hated the map. Like, there's this sort of a trend, right, where when a new map comes out and players are trying to figure it out, they're like, hey, I hate this map, man. It doesn't make sense. But once they've got the setups in, once they understand the map, they do get a lot better. And from from an analyst perspective as well, Icebox is a really good map. Like, it's so balanced. I absolutely love all of the spaces in this specific map as well. The executes that can be carried out, the defense setup that can be put up as well. It is an ideal map for players who love to take long range engagements and
Yes.
just try and come in with some insane flanks, just like the map of Haven. Like Haven is once again. Wow, I just words are not enough to explain how good Haven
true.
is.
But can we talk about how Breeze is also becoming really, really underrated? Like people are not enjoying Breeze, but I love the fact that Breeze is a map in the game right now. Really long range. Really, you can play long range fights. You can play around with strategies because that mid link is a really hard place to angle. But anyway, coming back to this Icebox again, really fun map. They just have to practice a little bit more on this, and you can see how good their plays were. Even from the highlights, the frags that were coming out from team IKIGAI were really, really good, but their communication was just a little bit disjointed. And God Vexy landing the final kill there. That is all for the highlights. But then yeah, just IKIGAI is a really good team. Communication is all that was lacking. And Enigma Gaming, we know what they are. We know the gods, the behemoths, like you said, they are. They are really good in their communication. Their defense and their attacks are really balanced, with equal players playing equally on both sides. Like you said, Hika and Ghost being really aggressive doing the attacks, and the God Vexy and the other players being really defensive and really shining during their defense strats. So Enigma Gaming is a really good and strong team. We knew that. We just wanted to see how IKIGAI would stand up against them, and they gave a good fight.
Yep, they really surprised me, and I can't wait to see IKIGAI coming out stronger as well in their future matches. I wish them all the best as well in order to improve, and good luck for your grind as well, guys. Uki and Looter, I'm rooting for you guys as well. I'm looking out for some insane plays coming in from you in this specific roster, or maybe in another one. You never know. Roster shuffles go skra around the scene, so you never know when these players are just gonna
True. Also, if you are changing teams, please go with something like IKIGAI. I love the fact that your team names IKIGAI. Really, really love it. Just saying.
Yeah, you never know. Like when the players get themselves a really good shiny contract as well from one of the organizations for their good gameplay. But with that said and done, I guess we are pretty much done with match number 2. We are gonna go for a short break, guys. Gonna be back with the last match of the day, which is gonna be Triple Q and Team 21. So I want you guys to stick around. Don't go anywhere. You guys can definitely take a break as well. Just quickly go grab some popcorns, because Team Triple Q versus 21 is going to be a really, really good matchup. We've got some talented semi-professionals playing on both of these teams. So can't wait to see what exactly is going to happen in that specific matchup as well. Should be a close one, but if Team Triple Q are feeling it, then maybe they're just going to walk away with it with a massive lead as well. More on that after the break. So yeah, stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
remaining.
down. Here. Impossible.
One enemy remaining.
Feeling safe. Remove. Here.
One enemy remaining. On B. Down A. One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
There you are here. Sentry target destroyed. Perfect egg.
Scanning ahead.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
One down. Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
That is cold, friend.
Here.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Here. Powers up. Powers out. Got three.
One enemy remaining.
Precise.
One enemy remaining.
Down. Here. Impossible.
One enemy remaining.
Feeling safe. Remove. Here.
One enemy remaining. On B. Down A. One enemy
Good
remaining.
attack.
30 seconds left.
There you are here. Sentry target destroyed. Perfect egg.
Scanning ahead.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
One down. Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
That is cold.
remaining. One enemy remaining.
Three down. Here. Impossible.
One enemy remaining.
Still in sight. Remove. Here.
One enemy remaining. On B. One down A. One enemy remaining. Seconds left.
There you are. Sentry target destroyed. Perfect egg.
Scanning ahead.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
One down. Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
That is cold, friend.
Here.
One enemy remaining.
Got.
Last player standing. Blood. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Powers out. Powers out.
One enemy remaining.
Besides.
One enemy remaining.
Here. Impossible.
One enemy remaining.
Still in sight. Remove. Here.
One enemy remaining. On B. One down A. One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
There you are. Sentry target destroyed. Perfect egg.
Scanning ahead.
standing.
One down. Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
Death is cold.
Here.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Clutch. One enemy remaining.
Killed.
Last player standing.
Powers out. Powers out.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Three down. Here. Impossible.
One enemy remaining.
Still in sight. Removed. Here.
One enemy remaining. On B. Down A. One enemy remaining. Thirty seconds left.
There you are here. Sentry target destroyed. Perfect hit.
Scanning ahead.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
One down.
Blocking sight.
Remove. Here.
One enemy remaining. On B. Down A. One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
There you are here. Sentry target destroyed. Perfect egg.
Scanning ahead.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
One down. Swamp grenade. Swamp grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
That is cold.
Here.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Clutch. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Here. Powers up. Power.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. I'm your gosh, Assassin47. Joining me on the desk is Quaint, and we just got done with two exciting games for the day. Going to be jumping straight in towards the last and the final one as well, which is going to be between Team Triple Q and Team 21. Very excited for this. What about you, Quaint?
I am excited, just as excited as you are. Again, I keep coming face to face with these teams that I've never heard of, and these are equally, for a change, though, these are equally unheard of to me. So honestly, if they're both good, we're gonna see a neck and neck match like at the same time. So I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited to see what both these teams bring to the table, what they have to offer, and how they've prepared on the strategies. And again, off the bat, they're gonna go for an ascent map, which is really common for like BO1 maps and events. I mean, and yeah, the character selection is gonna go on right now. And what do you feel about this?
I feel like Team Triple Q might have the edge over Team 21. Team Triple Q, they are a really good team. They've got a lot of potential. They've got some insane aimers in their team, and they check all the boxes as well in my to-do list in Valorant, a match as well. So yeah, they pretty much should have this against Team 21. Team 21, I personally haven't seen any of their games, so they might come to me with a surprise as well, saying that, hey, Assassin, you know what? A little bit of a surprise. we are about to beat Team Triple Q. So waiting for that as well. Looking forward to what Team 21 are going to be bringing on the table as well. Can't really wait to see what is going to be the agent composition coming out from both of these teams. Now, Triple Q, I know their setup, but 21, I actually have got no idea. So looking forward to an exciting composition with an exciting gameplay as well coming out from the side of Team 21. Before we jump straight into the game as well, right, Quaint, I want to ask you this question real quick. Quick prediction. Who exactly is going to be winning out the specific match according to you?
I really don't know, but I'm gonna go off of your prediction. I'm gonna like lean more towards Triple Q because I know you know your stuff, and I know you know your real on the Valorant scene. So I'm gonna bet that I'm gonna like go
Thank
off of
you.
your word. I'm gonna and I'm gonna
Thank
just go
you.
and say that
Yeah, thank you for believing in me. I mean, yeah.
always. Why not? And yeah, again, Triple Q. So I think it's just gonna be Triple Q. And there seems to be a little bit of an issue here. We are just gonna quickly rehost the lobby for them right now, and we're just gonna wait for them to reconnect. But until then, again, like I don't know a lot about the teams, and I am not really sure what picks they're gonna go in for, as I didn't get like any time to see what they were picking. Like the lobby just crashed before that. So,
The map
what
of
do you?
Ascent, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the map
So
of the set.
the map of Ascent, Team Triple Q, they have a standard composition as well, where they like to go ahead with agents like Cypher. Definitely, we're gonna
More
be seeing
information.
Cypher. Yeah, more information. We're gonna be seeing Cypher. We're gonna be seeing the default duelist coming out as well. Should probably be Jet or something like the Phoenix as well. You never know. People they do tend to love playing Phoenix on the map of Ascent as well. So different compositions are being experimented by a lot of teams, and I guess Team Triple Q they've come out with a versatile setup as well.
Yep.
Things kind of tend to bend down towards their favor as well. So I did get some information that Team Triple Q have been experimenting with some of these compositions, and maybe they have come out with a composition which is going to be a lot better than what their opponents might be looking out for them. They might even go ahead and surprise me as well. So we have to wait for the agent selection to happen once again and dive straight into the match and talk a little bit further about this. But
Exactly.
what I can definitely assure you is that Team Triple Q, they're an aggressive team, but at the same time, they know when to hit the brakes. And as a like, if you wanna just put in a bit of driving or racing into the into your minds as well, it's a very very important concept, by the way, to know when to hit the brakes and to know when to hit that pedal to the metal as well is very very important. So Team Triple Q being a team that knows their stuff, that knows when to stop aggressing, when to come out with a counter of their own, when to make the mid round calls, where to make the rotations to and stuff. Team Triple Q, they definitely look like they are gonna have a really good time against Team 21. Now, Team 21, me personally, I've got no information, and thus me not talking about them as well. Looking forward to seeing Team 21 surprise me as well. Can't wait to see what they are going to bring on the board. Their agent selection, of what a quick glimpse that I got as well, is looking the default setup as well. No sorts of surprises whatsoever. I didn't actually see a single duelist or something like that as well. Just like what most of the teams are going forward to nowadays, judging from the pros and getting some of the stuff from them. That is how the meta sort of works. So completely understand that as well. Looking forward to seeing Team 21 with their default lineup and their composition do something interesting and surprising against Team Triple Q.
Yep, exactly. And again, like you said, if you're gonna bring a little bit of racing into this, yeah, you gotta know you gotta understand when to accelerate and when the exact moment is to brake. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pull in a little bit of a meme here. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a little bit of a mishap, but it's gotta be sort of a Lewis Hamilton sort of situation right now. And yeah, you gotta know when to hit the brakes. And anyway, other than that, there's nothing much to talk about it because we have been talking about this for quite a while. Because it is honestly up to Team 12 to show us what they got. They're new on the board, fresh faces. We've been surprised before. We can't be surprised again. Let's see what sort of strategies they're gonna bring onto the screen. And again, if they don't go for a jet tank, this is probably gonna be the first match in which I don't see a jet on one of the sides. This is gonna be really interesting because if they go in for like a really strategic, sort of slow pace and information based loadout, it's gonna be more fun to watch. It's gonna be slower, maybe yes, but really good strategies coming out. So it's gonna be more fun to watch and cast for. But let's just see what they bring out of the table.
Well, in the meantime, what you guys can do is go ahead and check out our sponsors as well, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma. All the links are down in the description below as well. You guys should definitely check out some of the deals that are going on. The Legion notebooks, powered by the brand new Intel Core i7 processors as well, which run like beasts. So you should definitely go ahead and check them out as well using the link down in the description below. That is the Croma website link, and you guys can also walk into your nearby Croma stores and check out the Legion notebooks as well. So with that, I guess we have a little bit of a tech issue going on, guys. So we're going to go on for a quick break. And once we are back, we are going to be showing you what exactly is the situation with the tech pause. And we're also going to be giving you an update on if the match is ready or not. And if it is, we're going to jump straight into it because we all hate waiting. And yeah, with that, we're going to be right back. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned.
Exactly.
Last player standing.
Here. Powers up. Powers out. Got three.
One enemy remaining.
Besides.
One enemy remaining.
Be down. Here. Impossible.
One enemy remaining.
Feeling safe. Remove. Here.
One enemy remaining. On B. One down A. One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
There you are here. Sentry target destroyed. Perfect hit.
Scanning ahead.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
One down. Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
That is cold, friend. Hush.
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I guess the match is ready as well. So why don't we quickly jump straight into the game? It's gonna be Team Triple Q and Team 21 fighting it off against each other. I'm gonna be seeing Team Triple Q starting off on the defense of Ascent. 21 on the attack. Let's see if Q is going to be able to open up space for his team, and if they are going to be able to get control over towards the A side or not. And I guess they've already got control as well. Damn, quite a quick execute coming out from the side of Team 21. Quain, as you know, Team Triple Q, they have they decided to just give up control over towards the A side and go in for the retake.
Yes, which is the wiser move because they went in for a really aggressive take over there. And they matched the lineup really well. And Aki over there is going to play like an off angle on top of the wall. This match was hanging a little bit. No, but Ane is over here on side already there. Being the sneaky little guy he is, managed to take down 2 instantly. Down to a 3v2 situation. Not really that good for the attackers here. One holding main, I mean 2 holding main, but they both get taken down by Titan XZ because he is a Titan that we see him to be. And yeah, the first round onto the board for the defense there. Really well played from both sides. Proper fallback at the right time, you know? Like Triple Q fell back at just the right time, let them take the site, and went in for a proper retake. And not much that we can infer from that, because again, first round onto the board, pistols on everybody's hands. Not a lot of strategies that we've seen, and they're still getting a read off of each other and see how they're going to be going into their various playstyles. And they're just going to learn from that, and yeah, keep like working around that.
So with that pistol round getting over in quite a fashionable way for the side of Team Triple Q, we're going to be seeing a couple of players still holding on to their ghosts, right? And it is kind of confusing to me as well, because most of the times it's usually just the duelist holding on to these ghosts in the bonus round as well. But this time it's also Naz who is feeling it, and he's like, you know what? I don't need a Spectre, man. I'm just gonna play around with my ghost, and he's gonna land a headshot as well. And another one! What the hell? You've got to be kidding me! And Naz with a double that through the smoke. This guy is a beast, and I guess Bones is gonna come in with a little bit of a flank as well. He's gonna be finding himself the frag on towards Leo, and it is gonna be a Bones Sanaya's wipeout coming out from the side of Team Triple Q. My.
Assassin.
You saw it. You saw it. I broke down the entire round right there. It was an Anaya's and Bones
but I
show.
still can't digest it, Assassin. That was a beautiful spray coming in through the smoke. Like, I wish we could get a replay over there. Is the replay gonna come up anytime soon? I'm not really sure. No, I guess. But yeah, that definitely was one for
Well,
looks because that's
you know what? You know what? Anaya's and Bones were just too quick that our computers were not able to catch up.
That's probably what happened, and they are gonna go in for another slower. No, they're gonna go take it a little bit slower, but a little bit of information has gone in from the team side of Team 12. 21. I'm sorry. I guess. Yeah, I'm really confused because I'm not sure with the number. And anyway, a much slower round this time as they're trying to play for information. They know that there is like one on B side. They are gonna go for the rotate, but Triple Q expects that rotate, and they are gonna play mid position. Boo over here knows that he's there. The little bit of information that he needed does go out. The vision has been beautifully blocked by Jet over there, and she does fall back. They are gonna get pincers because they are like really cramped up in the short there, but that information hasn't gone out, and they are in treehouse right now, and now it's playing a really good angle. And what is this? Nice with one spray takes people down. Anais has to calm down because Anais is just on a roll, and he's going on a rampage here, Assassin. He's just demolishing the team over there. I mean, I love how Killjoy peeked there, sees him, turns around he's like, wait, what? Did I see someone there? Did I see something there? Turns back around and Anais just goes like, hi. I just sprays the entire team down just from there. Oh my god.
Anaz is too good a player, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw this coming miles away, but I just wanted to, you know, I just wanted to build up that element of surprise as well for our viewers. If in case they don't know Anaz, or if in case they don't know Team Triple Q in general. Wait for Bones, man. Wait for Bones. You gotta see Bones though. The guy is so goddamn good. Just wait for him to pull out the operator as well.
I trust you on that, and I'm waiting for that play to come out.
Oh!
Not bad. Aki with a beautiful 1D on Inferno, but that dash just doesn't line because the wall is there to like block her off, block him off. I mean, just being the gender, that's where I got confused. But anyway, it is down to a 3v3 situation, and Nice does take a little bit of damage, but really little. He's still on 94 HP over there. He still can manage this, and we have seen how beautifully Nice can play. And I'm gonna trust you with your take on Bones, and he's still left on the map with 3 kills on his side with 1 death. He's still gonna be able to do it. And Nice just drops down and takes him out. Beautiful tracking coming in from a Nice over there. Takes down 2 in 1 spray again. He doesn't even have to reload. You know what, Assassin Nice doesn't really have to take the R button. He doesn't really need the R button anymore. He just needs 1 magazine for an entire round.
Yeah, I mean, Anais is so goddamn confident with his aim duels, right? He just drops down, gets himself a double. Like this, it's like he's making it look so easy. From the side of Team 21, there's absolutely no one to take him out, and that's sad. Like, how can someone be so confident jumping down from the rafters, getting himself a double? It's ridiculous, but at the same time, it's just Anais being Anais, man.
And if you look at the scoreboard there real quick, I am getting a lot of Deathmaker vibes from here. 12 kills, 0 deaths, Assassin. What do you think?
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, obviously, dude. Like, see, this is something that you're gonna see the entire match, so I am not really sure if you are gonna be surprised the entire game or not. For now, though, Titan, gonna be seeing him pulling out that ultimate. Ooh, look at Lelouch.
Fought well.
I was almost about to say Latouche, because yeah, French. But yeah, Lelouch. We're gonna be seeing him getting himself a frag as well. He's basically camping towards the spawn, and I guess he knows for a fact that the entirety of Team Triple Q, they're aggressing in from every single part of the map. We're gonna be seeing Leo trying to get himself a frag as well alongside the Sova. And a 2 vs 3 situation. It's gonna be time for Bones to grab both of these kills. Is Bones gonna be able to do that? Those is gonna be the $1 million question. Sean with a very weird crosshair, a black dot. I'm not really sure if that is going to be visible in all of the maps. I would prefer a white one, that's for sure. But I guess Sean might actually have some really good vision, man. In a 2 vs 2 situation, he definitely has taken out Mr. Bones. So maybe his crosshair is getting the job done as well. 30 seconds, and gonna try and move it over towards the A side. I guess the lockdown is going to be put down. Yep, the lockdown is going to come in, and 25 seconds, and Ayas to move out of the radius as well. I guess he's gonna try and aggressively going for a piece. No, never mind. The counter ult is gonna come in as well, and that is gonna delay a lot of time for Leo, and that is gonna force him out of the side as well. There isn't gonna be enough time, and it's gonna be Anais to just spin and get the frag on towards Leo. Ladies and gentlemen, Anais showing us how it's done as a killjoy, and just, you know, just flexing off his aim skills as well right now.
He's just so on point, and I had no idea off Anais. I've never seen him play before, and I took your word for it. And thank God that I did, because he is just working that Phantom beautifully, and I'm loving how he's playing right now. And honestly, I'm pretty sure he can make do with Just Sheriff too. I'm waiting for just that, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna pull that out at one point. At some point, gonna pull out those beautiful 1Ds. There is gonna be a hard B like cluster over there with everybody just like holding that B side. The Hunter Fury coming in from both sides, and is like that tag does come in. A little bit of health does go out. Down to a 4v5 situation. The attackers are still gonna hold beam in. A little bit of information is gonna be tried to take in with that owl drone, but that is gonna be taken out. The revive does come in as well. He does take Kyrix out, but gets instantly taken down at the same time. Instantaneously, as Bones managed to get him down, Aki over here does manage to get a hold of Blue's head and takes him right down. Down to a 2v4 situation. It is looking really good for the attackers right now. This might just be the first round under the board over there, but it is still a nice we're talking about. We know what this mad lad can do with his aim, and he knows that Sean is there. He knows that he's gonna be able to lock it on, and that's exactly what he does as he locks down to Sean's head and deletes him from the server. 3 players left on the map right now. The bot is there to get a little bit of information. He's probably going to assume that there's going to be somebody on B main. He's just going to clear that out real quick. Sees the wall over there. He probably does expect that positioning on top. The sound does go out. He knows that they're on site. He knows that the 3 of them are there. He's going to try to connect his shots, but it just falls a little bit short because Leo's already holding that angle. And honestly, no matter how good your aim's going to be, sometimes the better positioning is what matters. And that is exactly what Leo had, and that is what got them the round. That is going to be the first round onto the board for Team 21. And yeah, I hope that they keep get this confidence back and they keep going on with it, because their takes are good and they're clearing their corners out really well. But I don't think that they're going out with their utility usage as much. What do you think, Assad? I don't think they're using their utilities as much as they can or should.
Or maybe they're just not getting the opportunity to do so. Like before they even pull out a utility or a piece of ability as well, it's either someone from the side of Team Triple Q to just aggress and take them down. Look at this. They're not going to check this corner and it's going to be costing them. Never mind. Aki does go in for a bit of a glimpse, but look at Bones. Oh, what? An ace maybe? Nah, not happening as Lelouch is going to instead take him down. It's going to be time for Lelouch to find himself a couple more, but he's going to be completely blind as a bat. The paranoia does kick in. And the near side is going to work out for Boo. Just going to call him Boo, because why not? He's going to go ahead and get himself that kill as
there.
well. Nope, no one's going there. Don't have to.
Anyway, nice, but that's
Or we can
beautiful.
just we can just call him B.
Yeah, B.
What up, B?
B? Question mark? No? Yeah? Okay.
No BB or Boo, alright? Let's just call him B, because why not?
Let's just call him B for now.
Yeah. What up, B?
But at the same time, look at Anai's aim. I'm loving. I've never seen him play before, and really, you were not wrong. His aim
want
is
to
on
find it?
point. 14 kills, 1 death. He's become death maker right now. He's just going in, having fun, he's not really taking chances with the sheriff, and he's just like having fun with the pen team. That is his gun right now. He's feeling it. The Alton does come in to get a little bit of information, and Inferno comes out at just the right time to take out the first guy, and that Astra's wall working to their advantage instead of their disadvantage, as it has come out from the attacker side. But honestly, T-Rex tried to manages honestly try to land its way from the friendly there, but just doesn't manage to do that. And now he's obviously gonna be there to take the last guy out, as he does manage to beautifully take Sean out, who is holding A main. But honestly, not gonna lie, it doesn't really matter because they're trying their best. The attackers have gotten the side down. They're gonna work on their after plan positioning and communication, because they're holding the same angles. If you've noticed, they're holding the same sites, and they're not like spreading it out and covering different angles. That is something that a lot of people do, and it's honestly because of a lack of communication. If that starts getting better, it just instantaneously becomes better with the gameplay. So let's see if they can bring it back up on that end. But again, they've got a really tough opponent to beat. It's Anais, Bones, and his gang, and their gang. It's just an insane team, Triple Q.
Go get him.
Yep, gonna be seeing Titan dropping in that boom bot, which is gonna in turn help both of these players trying to aggress in as well, and that is gonna be Titan and Bones getting themselves a kill each. Bones pulls out the Blade Storms. He's looking to get himself a triple, but at the same time, we are gonna be losing Bones in the process of trying to go in for that triple. B, on the other hand, uses the shock dart. He's like, I don't even need bullets at this point. I'm just gonna use the shock dart in order to get a kill. Sean left out on a 1 versus 4. Let's bring it down to a 1 versus 3. Has got himself a really good Spectre skin, by the way. That's the Mage Punk Spectre, if I'm not wrong.
I love that.
Makes a really good sound, by the way.
Yes, and that animation for the finisher, just beautiful. And anyway,
So with a minute left on the clock, right, we're going to be seeing Sean dropping in that recon towards the middle position. But look at the position being held on to by the Omen on this side of Team Triple Q. There's no escaping for Sean, man. He's just locked.
True. 1v3 situation, to be honest. Like, he can still manage to get like 1 exit frag, but do you think he's going to be able to?
I don't know. B, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
That happened.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Yep, he's gonna be able to get himself another one. And that's gonna be the paranoia kicking in once again. It is gonna be Sean to get taken down. Man, this is like the second time Sean is getting taken down because the near side coming in from the Omen.
True. And I was really scared there for a moment. I was really expecting that shock dart to land because that positioning was just perfect. You know, if that did land, I would have been psyched. But it does happen from time to time, and we are going to go in for a little bit of time out there, as Team 21 is just going to be like, hold up, what are we doing wrong? They're going to recon, they're going to understand where they're going wrong, hopefully manage to bring it all back, hopefully understand where they're going wrong, the fact that the communication is not coming out properly, and that they're not using their utilities as much as they can, and like, you can use your smokes and everything, like block out vision at exactly the right time. They can do a little better. I'm not saying they're doing bad at all. They're doing really well. They managed to hold up against a team like Triple Q, who is like holding up a really high place in my books right now. Triple Q is insane with Anais and Bones on the entire roster. But let's see if Team 21 is going to be able to pull it back together and slowly start making the rounds count and start bringing it back.
This timeout might help them, you know, breaking down the momentum coming in from the side of Team Triple Q, but at the same time, Team Triple Q being Triple Q, just nothing can stop them anymore. Like once they get in that zone, right, it's unstoppable. And especially as we did touch upon the fact that Anais and Bones, they have been feeling it. I mean, Bones though is on completely different level. And Titan is also an amazing fragger from the side of Team Triple Q, by the way, if you guys didn't know already. He's taking it a bit slow. He's having a slow start, but at the same time, Titan is actually
Deploying
one of the
drone.
star fraggers as well from the side of Team Triple Q. Team 21, we actually don't have much information, but as far as the match has gone till now, I guess Lelouch, she's the one who's actually having a really good day.
You will not kill my ally.
You're not wrong. And he's managed to like connect his bullets and with that beautiful counter strafing by Inferno there. Like he just went left, right, tap, and he's down. That was beautiful coming from Inferno. Down to a 2v3 situation though. This just might be that second round onto the board for the attackers here. That timeout did really come into their advantage. That gate is gonna go down and Inferno is gonna know that he's gonna be right there to take that gate down. So he's gonna spray that down and manage to tag him just a teeny tiny bit. The Paradise again being really annoying for the entire team over there. Does come in and Luch does manage to take a nice down. Huge thing. Down to a 3v1 situation. Inferno has to back off. He does have 100 HP. He can make this clutch. He can make this clutch happen, but for once, they're actually holding proper positioning. One is actually holding the heaven angle. One's holding Gen. One's holding the sneaky angle. Sage is gonna hold that sneaky angle behind the box over there. And honestly, Inferno does manage to land the first kill, but then he gets super confused because both bullets start coming flying at him from both ends, which is really good, well done from the attackers. And this is exactly what they're supposed to do to counter a team like Triple Q.
Again, they had a good crossfire setup.
Yeah.
But the Jet kind of messed up.
True, he did, and they gotta work on that. But yeah, this is exactly what they're supposed to be bringing to the table, and they gotta work around this and work more with this, and start utilizing their utilities a little bit more, and they can start bringing their rounds back to the table. 8-2. If they bring 2 more rounds to the table, we could see like an entire switcheroo and see a comeback. Seen that happening.
Completely true, and you know what? I kind of think that that Team 21, they got to work on their afterplan situations. Like, okay, that round they got lucky that Inferno was the last player standing and they had 3 players left out. Yeah. But yeah, on the retake, most of the time it's 99% Team Triple Q to win it out as well because of their retake being good and the afterplan positions being really bad for the side of Team 21 as well. If you notice, right, there was no need for the Astra to die in that specific round as well. If Jet would have just watched out the back for the Astra.
Yeah, those few slip ups.
Yeah, they could have actually had 3 weapons up, and their economy wouldn't have taken a lot of hit. Right now, it just keeps on forcing them to reinvest again and again and again. And if they go ahead and lose out this specific round, they are going to be left out with absolutely no money whatsoever for the last round of the first half. These are some of the more.
They need to get a little bit more information out of whatever they're playing with, because Anais, even though he's a really good fragger, you won't get anywhere unless your spatial awareness, your map awareness, and your air awareness is good. And his is on point. He knows exactly where everybody is, and that is exactly what is getting him the frags. So they just gotta work on that. That is exactly what they're lacking in. A little bit of the awareness and the information trading.
You should run.
True. Gonna be seeing both the Killjoys dropping down their respective lockdowns. It is gonna be Yucky to try and go in for that frag as well. He's gonna be finding himself one on towards Titan. There's gonna be the Razor's showstopper getting taken down. 2 of the players are detained, by the way. And I guess Bones is gonna try and go in for that frag. He'll get himself a frag. He's gonna find another one. Yep, he will. The Singularity Phantom is just gonna go on and on and on, and it's gonna be beat to get that final kill as well onto his layer, which puts up the 9th round of the board for Team Triple Q. And as I said, there's no money left for Team 21 to go in for a bye the next round now.
Last round in the
Cool,
half.
so they are gonna have to go in for an eco. Meanwhile,
Wow. You've gotta be kidding me. I just saw Aki pull out the operator and I was like,
Exactly.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I think that's exactly what he said to himself. Am I sure? Am I sure about that? And he just put it right back, and he's like, you know what? I'm keeping this back in the inventory. No, I don't need to damage my economy that much. And he pulls out the Sheriff instead. And he also has his ults ready, so he's probably gonna play on his ult. Meanwhile, Team Triple Q is just gonna go in for a full buy with an aggressive pick from Titan there, managed to get 1 kill, but instantly gets taken out by Q-Rex over there. But that was a beautiful play coming in, but a beautiful moment with the satchels coming in from Titan over there. And they are on a full buy, and they have managed to give away one gun over to Team 21. Inferno does get sucked in by the gravity well there. He has to fall back. The vision is beautifully like taken away with that smoke there, but that way down through that smoke over there gives them a little bit of an advantage, and Inferno instantly trades that out by pushing in through that smoke and getting another kill. Down to a 2v3 situation. The attackers are clamped up on a lobby. They have to either push back or push forward. They have to do one thing because they know that the rotate is going to be coming in, and Bones does manage to find his crosser onto that head. And a beautiful white tap, white click with the blade storm over there. Manages to find the last, and a beautiful kill coming in from Bones there. You were not wrong, Assassin. Bones and his aim and Anais, these two guys are gods, and they are going at it with their aim and just like showing us exactly what they can do. Look at that beautiful spray down by Titan there. He was super confident. It was like, you know what? Y'all can chill. Let me get one frag at least. I'm gonna either come back or not, but just wish me luck. And he went there. And then Bones with this beautiful right-click blade storm kill over there. Just beautiful plays coming out from Team Triple Q. And yeah, about the prediction thing, Team Triple Q. That's what I'm gonna stick with right now. I feel like that's what theirs is gonna win this round. It's kind of obvious, but 21 potential again, but a lot of work is what they've got to put in because their communication is not exactly on point, and they have to step up that game.
That's true though, and you know, Bones, like I know the guy personally as well. He is he's absolutely insane, man, when it comes to taking all of these game duels and winning them out as well. He's definitely fast, and I guess that has got something to do with his love for the Porsche 911, his favorite car. But yeah,
He's gonna appreciate that. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be looking at the screen and like, oh, he said it.
Yeah. Bones is definitely, man. Once he hits that pedal to the metal, he never stops, and I guess that's sort of like the strategy for the entire team as well. There you go. Crossfire setup once again. Works out. It's gonna be B. Get the final two and put up the 11th round on the board. 11-2, as ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be a flawless pistol round for Team Triple Q, and maybe they're just gonna put up the match point as well in this specific round, because no money for Team 21. They don't have any rounds as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go ahead and force it out.
Look at that. Aki is instantly going in for the Marshall. He feels confident. I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to manage to kill. Yeah, one kill at least. His aim is still not bad, to be honest. I'm going to bet that he's going to get at least one kill and get away with it. Or he might just get taken out. Aki is going to go in for that short, no, a long peek, but there's nobody peeking long. The attackers, however, are going to rest on a B side, and the information on Lelouch does go out because of that turret there. Good positioning, but a really common one at that. Bones and his teammates are going to push into CT. He is going to see Leo and is going to be able to take him down. No! The frag does not happen, and his bullets run out, and he gets instantly taken out. Bones, however, does manage to take out Keurig, and that just happens to not be the match point, and is going to be the third run onto the board for Team 21. Good round coming in from Team 21, but then again, there were slip-ups on both ends, so I'm not really sure what to make of that. But I'm very sure this is going to go into match point now, because Triple Q is going to be like, wait, hold up, we slipped up there for a minute. Let us get our things back on track. Let's get the good guns out, as they are going to go in for 2 Phantoms, 2 Vandals. And Bones over there is still like biding time and just takes the Phantom instead. He's just choosing Phantom or Vandal. Do I want to go for the spray or one tap? And he goes for the Phantom instead, as he just went up for like spray them down. And it's just sad for Team 21 because they've got a very hard economy.
Did Bones just deliberately did that dash or something? I'm not sure. You know, sometimes. I personally have this issue as well. Can't help it. Fat fingers. Sometimes I just go ahead and hit that E button as well. Right dash.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just maneuver around. And I guess Titan, he's gonna get himself a triple. The man desperate. He's gonna definitely live up to his name of being a Titan. And I guess he's looking for the quad as well. He's gonna be tagged down by the drone, and it is gonna be a battle between Inferno and Titan on who exactly is gonna get that specific kill as well. But it is gonna be, I guess, Inferno to get it, and Titan to be upset of not getting that quad. It doesn't matter. They've got themselves the match point, right? So 2 out of 3 is Team 21. They are gonna try, man. They are doing absolutely everything they can, but it's just that Team Triple Q are way too good.
True. And honestly, okay, I'm gonna save that for later. But yeah, Team Triple Q is surprising me more and more. Like, I have I was really shocked by Anais and Bones' aim, and I'm loving seeing them play the way they're playing right now. And they are gonna go in for an aggressive mid take right now. They're being super aggressive right now because they know their aim counts. They know their aims their aim makes their bullets connect, and they are gonna go in for the aggressive mid push. The wall is gonna go down right now. They're gonna spray it down. Not a lot of information has gone out because that smoke is blocking vision. I mean, again, their smoke. They were trying to block their own vision, but it kind of worked to their disadvantage for now because they are gonna go in for that frag game, and now he's just playing solo B side, just trying to see who's there. Market control has gone down. Sean has taken Inferno out though. One player off. Beautiful movement coming in from Titan there. Bones does manage to get Sean down and dashes out and gets another kill on Leo. The dash does miss though, but he still gets Leo nonetheless. 4v3 situation. This seems to be the round for Team Triple Q. This just must be the round, but no, Lelouch wants to shut down Bone, but oh yes, Boot gets Lelouch, and the last few frags do go out, and that is just the 13th round onto the board for Team Triple Q. Beautiful plays coming in from Team Triple Q, and I loved seeing them play. Look at that those final few frags. I am loving the aim over here and loving the game sense. This is exactly what Enigma and Samurai Esports tend to do, and exactly there's enough reason why, because they're just that good.
Yep, Bones, man. Look at that, sitting at the top of the table with 24 kills, 400 ACS, and an econ rating of 77. The guy has 6 first bloods, man. 6 freaking first bloods. This guy is...
God,
this guy is cracked,
I swear.
if you want to call it that, yeah. And Eyes and Bones at the top of the table. We did praise them, and they definitely live up to that. I guess I guess I was not wrong. So you guys can definitely believe me.
He's just being sneaky there. He's just trying to get you guys to trust him. But then again, I don't see any reason to not, because yeah, he delivered on his promise. And look at Anais' KD 4.
I always deliver. Come on, man.
Okay, we're gonna calm down there for a second, buddy boy. Look at that econ rating, Assassin, 170. What?
Yeah, 170 econ rating, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
love
Like
this
Anais, like his KD explains everything, right? 20 kills and 5 deaths. The guy, out of all of these rounds played, right? He just died 5 times. Like that's insane.
5 times. And yeah, I loved watching them play, and I'm so glad that your promise delivered, and I trusted you. I knew it was gonna deliver, but I did not realize that Anais was gonna be this good. Anais and Bo still like dominated the field and just kept going at it, and they just went for frag after frag, and they didn't really give to Team 21 to much time to think or breathe, for that matter, and they have to work on that, because this is exactly what it is like in the pro scene. This is gonna be like a little bit of an experience for them. They just gotta understand how to work around that, work with the utilities, because I didn't see a lot of utility uses from them, and they should work on that, and a little bit on the communication, because not a lot of how do I put it? Information was going out from one teammate to the other. Like when one teammate finds out where one of the enemies are, everybody is supposed to know. That is how good communication works. And
Well,
yeah,
to be
when you start
honest,
off-
right? In terms of utility usage, you actually might not have seen much coming out from the side of Triple Q as well. Apart from
did
the fact
not.
that Anais was just putting down all of his utilities, and he was using the lockdown as well. But most of the other players, they were just bringing it out to raw aim fights, and
Exactly.
Bones was just winning off every single fight that he was taking as well. He was actually feeling it, and maybe he's just having a really good day.
And honestly, I didn't really expect even to see a lot of utility usage from their side, because like they were playing off of raw aim, and I when I see that, I know that they're not gonna use utility. You've seen Enigma Gaming and Samurai Esports play before. When they're feeling it, they're like, utilities what? What are utilities even? They go for raw aim games, and that is beautiful to watch at times. But yeah, I did not get to see their utility usage this time. I hope they're in the next match it's gonna be a neck and neck, an even thing, and then we're gonna be able to see how well they can use your utilities, and that is honestly the entire concept of the game: utility usage, Valorant. Yeah. So once we get to see that, I'm gonna be in for a bigger treat than what you had me see right now. That was beautiful to watch, honestly. And
That's right.
we
We
are
can we can quickly jump straight into the match
Yeah.
highlights as well and talk a little bit more about how exactly the entire match went into the favor of Team Triple Q as well. Starting off with some insane frags coming out from the side of Team Triple Q. You'll see Anais with this star moment as well, a quad for him
Yes.
as he just as he just started spraying down and emptied that entire magazine into the flesh bodies of Team 21.
I
Kind
know.
of it kind of, it kind of was a painful moment to watch as well, but at the same time, kind of satisfying to see Anaya's and that quick spray down.
Beautiful tracking from Anais. I'm loving that. I don't see tracking as good as that a lot these days. Like, damn, like you can flick, you can do your one taps, your sheriff one taps, your vandal one taps, whatever, but you spray and track that good. I love you. Honestly, that is really hard to do. Tracking is not easy at all. And yeah, Anais is on point. His one taps, his tracking, everything. This guy's a mechanical god.
Talking about mechanical god, experienced Mr. Bones as he got himself a quad this specific round as well. That guy was so goddamn good over towards the B mains position. The way he got himself that first frag on towards his nemesis and then instantly dashed out and from the other side peeked in once again. Like it takes true courage to go ahead and re-peek as well on towards a same angle, guys. If you don't have the crosshair placement, then you are pretty much done and dusted. Re-peeking in this game is kind of something that anyone would recommend. But at the same time, if you do have that courage, if you do have that cross-up placement as well, you can go ahead and get it done as well. This retake was something that gave Team 21 that third round of the board as well, right? And yeah, Inferno left out of 1 versus 3 was a sad moment, but at the same time, we all know the Team Triple Q, they really didn't have to worry, and this beautiful double satchel coming out from Titan as well got themselves that entry frag and the aggressive angle over towards the Vines and the A mains in general. So overall, good stuff coming in from Triple Q. The half ended with Bones going ahead and getting that styly finish on towards the Killjoy, and the second half was nothing much of a surprise to anyone, because the first half was enough to know that Team Triple Q are such a dominant team out there. They just went ahead, had a good run, and they finished it off right here, right now.
True. And again, like I say before, always, no team can be underrated because every team starts off small and then they just make their way back up, right? So again, Team 21, don't be discouraged. This is just experience. You gotta like get your strats together. You gotta pull it back onto your side, and you gotta do it faster. You gotta do it quicker. I see like on a lot of these rounds, Team 21 was just being too hesitant and not either pushing it aside, or they were just like holding too hard. And they were like double thinking whatever they were doing, and that was honestly their disadvantage. And a little bit of also on the communication. So a lot of work has to be put in. But again, no team is too small. Keep going at it. Keep coming back. Keep learning from your mistakes, and you will be one of the top teams one day. But Team Triple Q for now, just amazing gameplay, and I want to see more of that. I'm waiting for that, and just beautiful.
True. Team 21, I really want them to, to not give up. Want them to keep grinding, learn from the mistakes that they made today as well. Learn a lot from the players from Sara Team Triple Q on how exactly you're supposed to, attack on towards a specific side, how you're supposed to defense as well. And yeah, overall, they can truly be the team that everyone is looking forward to as well. Exactly. So with that, we are done with the matches for the day, Quaid. It was definitely a very exciting day. We saw a lot of newer teams, putting up quite a massive performance, and I can't wait to see what tomorrow has in store for us as well. Maybe we are gonna have a couple more exciting matches where maybe we're just gonna be having one-sided affairs till now, and yeah, hoping to see some close games tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
before we go. Yeah, the day will tell us. The day will definitely tell us, and the schedule is going to do so as well. So you guys can go ahead and follow the Esports Club's Instagram page to be notified and updated with the schedule for the day, and you guys will get all of the information over there as well. Also, before we go, I would like to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Lenovo, Intel, and Croma, for making the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open tournament possible. You guys should definitely check out the brand new lineup of the Legion gaming notebooks powered by the new Intel Core i7 processors as well at your nearby Croma store, or using the Croma website link down below in the description. So please go ahead, check them out, grab yourselves a nice, sweet, slick Legion gaming notebook and play like the professionals. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today was a very, very exciting day. Looking forward to an amazing one tomorrow as well. This is me, Assassin47, signing off with my lovely co-caster, Quaint. We're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow with more and more Valorant action. Till then, goodbye. Have a great day. See you guys tomorrow.
Peace out.